Hey, what are we all doing? We're live for a good bit. Well, I'm looking forward to this one. This is a massive, massive game in the Champions League. We've got Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. Two teams who've got a bit of history, it's probably fair to say. Atletico Madrid and Liverpool have met 7 times in this competition before. Was it 8? Sorry, 8 times we've met in this competition before. 3 wins each and 2 draws. So it's neck and neck. So it feels like tonight could be the decider. 8 games, 3 wins for us, 3 wins for Madrid, 2 draws. And yeah, I mean, look, going into this one, it's been a rough start to the La Liga season for Atletico Madrid. Obviously, they're missing quite a lot of players. 5 big players missing for Atletico Madrid tonight. No Julian Alvarez, who misses his first game for Atleti. No Johnny Cardoso. No Alex Baena, of course. No Thiago Almada. And no Jose Maria Jimenez. So lots and lots of players missing for Atleti. Nico Gonzalez has started to kind of show up recently. He seems to be finding a bit of form. He's a new signing coming into the side. He starts tonight as well. And he's showing a little bit more promise, especially after all the injuries they've had. That'll be a real relief for Simeone. And it's been a bit of a shaky start. They've got 1 win, 2 draws, and 1 loss in their opening 4 games in La Liga. The 1 win that they got was the other day against Villarreal. Won that one 2-0 with goals from Nico Gonzalez, who we've just been talking about, and Pablo Barrios, of course, as well. And I think we can all expect the same sort of stuff tonight from Atletico Madrid. I don't think anyone's expecting anything other than what we would always expect from a Simeone side. We're expecting, the low block, organising well, looking to keep clean sheets. That's what Simeone's sides have always done. That's what Simeone's side will do tonight, I am sure. Die-hard defending, hitting Liverpool on the counter-attack. They're not going to come here and just sit for a point, by the way. They are going to hit us on the counter-attack the same way they always have done. They've got a great keeper in goal, Oblak. They've got some really, really talented players in midfield that can cause Liverpool some problems. And the likes of Gravenberch, Szoboszlai are going to have to work incredibly hard. But the big, big news tonight, let's be honest, the very, very big news tonight that everyone is talking about. If you're a Liverpool fan, if you're not a Liverpool fan, the big news is that the Premier League's record signing, Alexander Isak, starts for Liverpool. He starts. And in terms of, I think we don't see him for the full 90 minutes, don't get me wrong. I imagine it's probably likely that Isak goes off maybe at half-time, maybe after an hour or so, depending on how he's going. But I don't think we'll want to see Isak remain on the pitch for the full 90 minutes. But I am looking forward to seeing him in a Liverpool shirt. Every Liverpool fan's very excited to see how he gets on tonight. And it's going to be an intriguing game. So let me know your predictions in the comments. I also have got a poll going on over on YouTube. Let me know on YouTube what you're thinking. Who is your favourite player? Your favourite player, not necessarily the best. Who is your favourite player to play for both Liverpool and Atletico Madrid? Right? There's 7 who's played for the clubs. And the 4 best that I have picked out are Luis Garcia, Luis Suarez, Maxi Rodriguez, and Fernando Torres. They are your 4 best that have played for both Liverpool and Atletico Madrid. So let me know who you think is the best, who your favourite was for those clubs. There was also 3 others, by the way, who many might not remember. If you're an avid Liverpool fan, or maybe you're an avid Atleti fan, you'll probably remember him. Emiliano Insua, Javi Manquillo, who also played for Newcastle United, and Florent Cinema Pongol, who had a big part to play when Liverpool won the Champions League in 2005. So, lots and lots of good stuff tonight to be talking about. Ronnie Dodge, I'm so torn between watching you guys or Chelsea. Well, stick Chelsea on. You can keep us informed, Ronnie, on Chelsea, and we'll keep you informed on Atleti and Liverpool. You can switch back and forth. Why not? Razine, hey mate, very excited for both clashes. Pool, Atleti, Chelsea, Bayern. What's your predictions? I'd go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool and a 3-3 draw in the Bayern-Chelsea game. Do you know what? It's funny you say that about the Bayern-Chelsea game being high scoring. I was just about to say the same. I really, really do think it's going to be a high scoring one. That I think both defences are pretty poor. And when you've got Luis Diaz and Harry Kane and Michael Olise up there for Bayern, you've got for Chelsea, I don't know if Nicholas Jackson, I'm sure he can't play, but he'll be putting a bit of pressure on Harry Kane and the other strikers at Bayern now to know that they've got to start performing. And Chelsea, we saw them against Brentford at the weekend. I just feel like they are a team that can always score, but they're just so vulnerable at the back as well. So yeah, 2-2 I'd go for Bayern and Chelsea. I think there's a draw there for Chelsea. Not convinced on Bayern at all, especially defensively. I think they're all over the place. So 2-2 I would go Bayern Chelsea, and I think Liverpool Atleti, I think it might be 2-1. Yeah, I might go 2-1. 2-1 I'm going to say. Right, so, sorry, TikTok, I'm not ignoring you. Let me get your predictions as well. Let me know what you're thinking. Oblak will be hard to beat for sure. Reese says an Isak flop incoming. Be yourself. Dylan says Isak to score tonight, I predict. How are you feeling tonight, Dylan? Are you feeling better? You said you weren't well yesterday, mate. LFC Ashraf says, what's your prediction? Oblak will be hard to beat. And Be Yourself Dylan says 2-1 to Liverpool. Everton forever. How's it going? Are you looking forward to the derby at the weekend? Jaden, to be honest, none of us care about Isak. My granddad is an LFC fan, said he'll do the same to you with Real Madrid. Yeah, it's good that none of yous care, and you're just letting us know in every single live that none of yous care. Certainly, it's good that Newcastle fans don't care, because I'd hate to think how they'd behave if they did care, because they are in every single live I do telling us that they don't care, which is great. I'm relieved that they don't care about Isak. Thank God they don't care, like I said, because I really wouldn't want to see what they would look like if they did. Paul Exum says Suarez first, then Torres. Luca, Diogo Jota, of course, yeah. Diogo Jota, of course, is the obvious one, but you can't include him in the same pot. That just feels like it would be a waste of a poll. Everyone, of course, it's Diogo Jota. But in terms of the players that we've got to choose from on the poll tonight, Suarez, Torres, Garcia, Maxi Rodriguez, Diogo Jota, of course. Although he was only at Atletico Madrid very, very briefly, wasn't he, as well? Be yourself, Dylan. Brentford 1. Joe, who's that randomer you've got up front? Be yourself, Dylan. Feeling a bit better today. Cost it Chelsea 3-2. And Mark Robertson, Reds to get 5 tonight. Reece, did you see the goal from Yildiz yesterday? Absolutely unreal. I didn't. No, I absolutely didn't. There were some unreal goals in that Juventus game yesterday. Do you know what? I didn't even see it. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Do you know why Diogo Jota isn't included? I was going to say another reason. Diogo Jota didn't actually play for Atletico Madrid. He didn't play a game. Yeah, he didn't actually play a game. He was for the club, but he never played a game. So that's why Diogo Jota's not included in the list. Liam Manning, how's it going, Liam? Good to see you. Razine, I was going to bet on Benfica 4+ goals versus Karabakh, but backed out last second. Lucky I did. That 3-2 loss was crazy. What do we think about Mourinho going back to Benfica, by the way, as well? I was shocked at that. Obviously, he's playing, obviously managed Porto, legend of Porto, but he started his managerial career at Benfica. So he's kind of crossed the divide before, and now he's going back. So it's not alien to him. This Benfica, then Porto. Now he's going back to Benfica. But yeah, it was a shocking result yesterday. Benfica and Karabag. Bruno Lager paying for it with his job. He ended up getting sacked in the end. Shelley, evening Pidge, how's it going? Good to see you. Taylor, Chelsea are going to win 2-1. And also, how are you doing, Kee? I'm good, mate. Thank you. Yeah, good. I'm looking forward to seeing how Alexander Isak gets on. About 30 minutes or so to kick off. Let me know what you're thinking in the chat. Jamie, I have Liverpool, BTTS, Inter to win, Forest win. Do you think it's coming in? Both teams to score, Liverpool, Atleti, I'm not sure on. Sorloth is not playing. And I would have thought Sorloth would have been one of the ones that would cause Liverpool more problems. But, it'd be interesting. Atleti haven't done so well this season. They've got only one win in their opening 4 games. That's, again, worth noting. Yeah, they've been pretty disappointing in La Liga this season. Not done too well. They got their most recent win against Villarreal, who we watched last night against Spurs. They won 2-0 in that one. But I think if Liverpool are going to get the win, it's probably going to be 2-0. If Atleti get anything tonight, it's going to be as a result of a 0-0 draw. Daz, who's getting the goals for us tonight, do you think? I've got a feeling about Gakpo. Don't know why. Just got a good feeling about Gakpo tonight. Ryan says, Kee, honestly, how do you think Isak does? I know he won't last 90, but I'm intrigued. Isaac says, Isak hate watch starts today. Oh, yeah, the Newcastle fans who've just told me that they don't care about Alexander Isak starting. They're all here for a hate watch, so that's good. I'm glad they don't care. Just to reiterate, for the 9th time in this live already, I don't know how long we've been live, but just for the 9th time, Newcastle fans they don't care. They don't care that Alexander Isak's at Liverpool now. They don't care. Just to clarify again, I might even just put a big banner on the front of the video. Newcastle fans don't care about this, but they are going to tell us every single second that they don't care. Reece, knowing my luck, Isak will score 3. And Jamie, we've been sloppy though. I can't see us not conceding. Liverpool, what are you on about, mate? We've got 2 clean sheets in our last 2 games. What are you on about? Sloppy. 2 clean sheets in our last 2 games. We're flying. Liverpool are doing great. Mate, you can't say we're sloppy. We're doing great defensively. Alexander Isak is going to make this team purr. He's going to make them purr in attack. And that's been our issue this weekend, and certainly against Arsenal as well. We've scored 2 goals in our last 2. One of which is a penalty. In fact, we've actually scored 0 goals in our last 2 games from open play. One from a Szoboszlai free kick, one from a Mo Salah penalty. So we've scored 0 goals in 2 games from open play, but we haven't conceded in either of those 2. So again, people, you can't have it both ways. We're either sloppy or we're crap in front of goal. Again, people just love a whinge, don't they? Just love a whinge. Paul Hexham says, time to change the green shirt to red. And Clarky, I think, what we saying? I think Atletico play a back 5 and 5-3-2. Well, the Atletico team, I mean, I'll go through the Liverpool team now because we have got it up on the screen on YouTube if you want to go and check it out. But Alisson in goal, Frimpong starts. He's back in the team after his injury. He starts. Then Kanate and Van Dijk at the back as we always expected. Andy Robertson comes in for Milos Kerkez. It's a midfield 3 of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch and Florian Wirtz. And then a front 3 of Gakpo, Isak and Salah. So McAllister drops out. I think in part that might be because of the swelling that he's experienced after that bad tackle at the weekend against Burnley. His ankle must have swollen up. I can imagine it did. If you saw the still of that, his ankle literally went like bent over, so it wasn't good. So I think Alexis McAllister. Yeah, he said Alexander McAllister then. Alexis McAllister's probably just sitting on the bench with it iced up and just kind of resting. They might not need him at all. So that's probably what I expect with the midfield 3. For Robertson coming in, again, I just feel like Kerkez maybe needs taken out of the spotlight a little bit. He's still a young man. He's only 21. It still feels like Alexander. I mean, do you know what? Andy Robertson said exactly this at the weekend. He was talking about this, didn't he? He came out and he said, Milos Kerkez is the future of Liverpool's left-hand side, our future left-back, and I am doing everything I can to push him and make sure the team are successful this season, but also to teach him and to learn him, and that's why he is our vice-captain. What an absolute guy Andy Robertson is. Absolutely love him. What a legend of the club. People disrespect Andy Robertson, and he's an absolute hero. So the fact that he's not even thinking about, oh, I need game time or any of that stuff. No, he is thinking about, succession planning. He's thinking about how can I teach this young man to be half as good as I was as a left back. Because I tell you something, if he's half as good as Andy Robertson, we'll have done very, very well. I'll be fine with that. Andy Robertson's unbelievable, one of the best left backs of all time in the Premier League, as far as I'm concerned. So quite happy if he's anywhere close to Andy Robbo. Jamie says, any bet builders for me, mate? I've got a fair few, yeah, I have. I've got some tonight. In fact, I'll talk you through a couple of them while I've got you quickly. So I had Kfum and Domzale, they've already won. Dynamo Kiev, they've already won. I've got draw or Chelsea. Do you know you can get nearly 2.5 to 1 for draw? I don't know if you still can, but you could get nearly 2.5 to 1 for draw or Chelsea tonight. Double chance. Draw or Chelsea tonight at Bayern. It's a huge opportunity, that one. Inter Milan or draw away at Ajax. Liverpool or draw and 1-6 goals in this one for Atleti. Not for Atleti, just in the game, 1-6. Nottingham Forest to qualify away at Swansea tonight as well in the EFL Cup, in the Carabao Cup rather. And then tomorrow night, Manchester City against Napoli and Barcelona away at Newcastle I've gone for. So again, if you run them over the next couple of days, there's some cracking games you can get good value on. And the one to watch, definitely, in my opinion, is Chelsea away at Bayern. Get on Chelsea double chance if you can. Joe says, Key's still going on about us. You're obsessed, mate. Right, let's talk Atleti's lineup as well, because we've just done Liverpool's lineup. Let's go through Atletico Madrid's. Atleti have got Oblak in goal, maybe the second best goalkeeper to Alisson in the last few years. Llorente, Lenormand, Longley and Gallan at the back, with Gallagher, Barrios, Nico, Giuliano, Griezmann and Raspadori. Raspadori, a really talented player coming in, so I'm really looking forward to see how he fares. I feel like he's going to be a good signing this season for Atletico. Reece, Newcastle fans don't care, but they'll be bantering you if he doesn't score. Taylor, I'm so nervous. Isaac, put your savings on Newcastle for tomorrow, Key. And Jamie, start a Telegram group for a bet. Do you know what I will do? Yeah, I will do. I'll do it. We'll start one. In fact, just follow me, and what I'll do is the next live, I'll set up a Discord server and a Telegram server, and we can talk them out in the day. So make sure you give us a follow if you're into that sort of stuff. Give us a follow, give us a like, and we can talk it through next live, which is tomorrow night, by the way. I'm live tomorrow for Newcastle against Barcelona, so I'll make sure I sort it for tomorrow. Okay, we'll have a Discord server and a Telegram server to talk through the day. Isaac, I reckon Wirtz gets an assist tonight, and FM No Casuals. Kirkes will be fine, bro. He's a good player, isn't he? You don't get in the Premier League Team of the Year at 21 if you're garbage. He's just a really young player, and it's going to take him time. And this is what unfortunately a lot of football fans don't understand. Sorsha says, my name is Eddie. Can I get a Nintendo Switch for Christmas? Of course you can, mate. Yeah. Jamie says, Burnley and Atletico is a big difference. The only sensible Liverpool fan I've seen recently. Oh, here we go. You're agreeing with an Arsenal fan there. Right, let's talk Bayern and Chelsea, because we've got 20 minutes or so to kick off. The Bayern lineup is Diaz, Gnabry, Elise and Kane, with Kimmich and Pavlovic sitting in front of the back line, which is Lima, Upamecano, Tar and Stanisic, Manuel Neuer in goal. So Elise, Diaz, Kane, front three for Bayern. We knew that was going to be the case. Daz, you've just asked, does he start for Bayern, Diaz? He does indeed. So I feel like that's an attack certainly that can hurt Chelsea. But I look at that defence. Stanisic, Lima, Upamecano, Tar. I think when you look at Chelsea's attack, Cole Palmer, João Pedro, Enzo Fernandez, Neto, those players can definitely hurt Bayern too. Chelsea have got Caicedo and Reece James sitting in midfield, and then it's Gusto at right back, Adrabayo, Chalobah and Cucurella at the back, and obviously Robert Sanchez in goal, which may well be the biggest concern for Chelsea. Esteval, Fofana, Garnacho, George, Gittins, Gayu, Hato, Jorgensen, Buonanotte, Ashampong and Andre Santos on the bench for Chelsea. So those are the teams for Bayern Chelsea. I'll not do Ajax, Inter and PSG Atalanta unless people specifically want to go through those as well. But I want to focus mainly on, obviously, the game that we're doing tonight, which is Liverpool against Atletico Madrid, and maybe how Alexander Isak fares. Let me know in the chat if you've got any questions. Let me know in the chat if you've got any thoughts. If you want anyone, if there's anything you want to discuss tonight, make sure you get it in the chat. Luke Ransom, who's winning tonight? Liverpool. Liverpool, obviously. Sebs, hi mate, I went Spurs Villarreal last night. Hoped you watched it. I did. I wish I hadn't though. I wish I'd watched Juventus instead. Juventus Dortmund 4-4. Why did we sit there watching fucking Spurs? Honestly. Elise is so good, says Isaac. And AM, time for Haramball by Atleti. Right, Atla account, or Alta account, sorry. Chelsea Bayern predictions. 2-2. I'm going for a high scoring one. Ollie, what are the games you're doing this week, Key? You can see them on the schedule, bro. Got them all there. Shelley, don't know whether to watch Chelsea or Inter. Which one do you think? Oh, you bitter blue, Shelley. You bitter blue. Oh, you've said good luck Liverpool now. Okay. Shelley's our Everton fan, by the way. So she doesn't want to watch Liverpool tonight, which is understandable because she's going to watch Liverpool win at the weekend. So, listen, I'll let you off with that, Shelley. It's fine. You watch something nice like Ajax against Inter or Chelsea against Bayern or whatever. You watch them ones. You'll see plenty of Liverpool at the weekend. Lovely. Das Reynolds, how long do you think Isak gets tonight? I imagine he comes off around the hour mark. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he lasts any longer than that. And Samir, who's an Everton fan. Shelley, on our YouTube channel here. Obviously, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. But I am also live on YouTube right now. You can go and check it out. It's a slightly different look and feel over there. Looks a little bit better. Obviously, we've got a scoreboard and other things. So it's a slightly different look and feel. Most people start here and then shift over there. But go and check me out. Ryan, little early, but who do you think wins Barca versus PSG? Barca PSG, as in next week? I don't know. Is it next week, that Barca PSG? Isaac says Elise will be coming to Tyneside, no doubt about that. And Clarkey is Diego Simeone's son playing for Atleti. He is, yes. Is he actually? I don't think he is tonight. No, I don't think he is. I don't know why I've said that. He's not, I don't think. Oh, he is actually. No, it's Giuliano Simeone, isn't it? For God's sake, I was sat there thinking to myself, because I've wrote him down as Giuliano. I'm looking for Simeone. It's Giuliano Simeone, isn't it? Yeah, he is. He's playing right wing tonight. So he is playing. Be yourself, Dylan. Europa League is next week too. It is. Yes, Nottingham Forest next week. We'll be watching away at Betis. So I'm looking forward to that one. That's the game that we've got scheduled for next week. Right. So, Liverpool have won. This is another factor to consider if you are thinking of staking anything on this, right? Liverpool have won their last 14 home European games in the group stage or the league phase. 14 in a row. We are on a 14-game home winning run in the Champions League group stage. So we are very, very good at home. If you are betting anything other than a Liverpool win tonight, then you'll get very, very good odds. Atletico had they've got Alexander Sørloth on the bench. He was their top scorer last season. For some reason, he's not starting tonight, which is bizarre to me. Julian Alvarez obviously being the other big contributor in terms of goals and assists, but he's injured tonight, so he's out. And in most of the recent meetings between Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, the majority of the scorelines have been under 2.5. So again, Liverpool or draw, under 2.5 is very, very good value in my opinion. But again, just reminding you of Atletico's injuries. They have got no Julian Alvarez tonight. Sorloth on the bench. Johnny Cardoso is out. He's not even in the team. Alex Baena is out. Thiago Almada is out. Jose Maria Jimenez is out. Hansko as well, the new signing. He's on the bench, only fit enough for a place on the bench tonight. So, given all those injuries and given what we know about Atletico, who do you think is going to step up for Simeone tonight? Who, looking at the lineup that we've just talked through, which again, I can talk you through again, I'll mention it again, but which of those players in the Atletico team do you think is who Liverpool need to be watching for? Who are the players in that lineup that you've got to look at and say, that's who Simeone's going to be banking on to play well tonight? Obviously, you've got Oblak, the keeper, Llorente, Lenormand, Longley, and Gallan at the back. Conor Gallagher in midfield. Could he have a big night? Barrios, Nico Gonzalez, and Giuliano Simeone, the boss's son, of course, playing tonight on the right wing. Griezmann and Raspadori up front. It's set up like a 4-4-2, but I'm pretty confident it won't be a 4-4-2. I'm almost certain that Griezmann drops in and makes that a 5 in midfield and packs the midfield out. So, just giving Atleti that extra body, it's going to make them very, very difficult to break down. And Ollie Marley says, hope Isaac blanks. Joshua Miller, LFC 0-0. 0-0? Callum the Red, Shelley, we'll start after this match. See you Saturday, Blue Nuts. Shelley, I'm listening to you so I can watch another one. Multitasking, it's a woman's thing. And Griezmann without a doubt, says Paul Hexham. And Samir says, super sub Sorloth to come on. Be yourself, Dylan. Oblak to score. Clarkey says Griezmann. Yeah, we've got to watch Griezmann. What a player he's been, by the way. What a fabulous player, Antoine Griezmann. He's a player. I would have loved to see him in the Premier League. Top player, wasn't he, Griezmann, at his best? Unknown, I'm very surprised with Isaac starting. And Paul Hexon, I'm watching United in the Conference League next week. Whoops, maybe not. Oh, no. So, yeah, so we think Griezmann's probably going to be the one to step up. I think that's probably fair to say. And I guess the other thing that Slot needs to consider is tonight we have got Frimpong starting, we've got Wirtz starting, we've got Alexander Isak starting. Now, they weren't in the side the last time Liverpool played Champions League football. They're new to the club. This is their first experience of a Champions League night under the lights at Anfield. It's going to be a very special moment for those three, Frimpong, Wirtz and Alexander Isak. Obviously, we've got more new signings on the bench that could come on as well. Hugo Ekitike yet to experience that too. And, you know, it feels like Liverpool wanted to try and keep the momentum that we've gained from 4 wins at the start of the season, but Arne Slot would definitely not want to try and overdo it. You don't want to be bedding too many players in at once. Because there's still talk about Alexander Isak playing up front with Ekitike, isn't there? I think that's probably something we end up doing. How does that fit in? Does Ekitike play wide left, with Isak through the middle? Could well be, especially when Salah goes to the AFCON. PSG against Atalanta tonight as well, live from the Parc des Princes. They're just advertising that on TNT. It is on TNT tonight, by the way. Apologies, I've not mentioned for anyone who was asking. Oy, oy, oy. And again, do you know what? For the people who are Spanish, sort of Spanish football, familiar with Spanish football, in the same, I mean, we watch quite a lot of Spanish football on this channel. We watched Barcelona the other night against Valencia. We watched Villarreal a couple of times already. We've watched a fair bit of Spanish football. Do we think that this Atletico Madrid side are in a bit of a decline at this point? Feels like Simeone's been there a very, very strong... He's been there a very, very long time. They've had strong starts to the seasons, typically. And it feels like that's tailed off in the last few years. one win in their first 4 games. Not a great start. They only got that at the weekend. And obviously they won the league. Was it 2013-14? They won the league. So it feels like it's just tailed off a little bit since then in the last few years. Is it sign of maybe a decline, do you think? Or is it a rough patch that Simeone's just negotiating them through? We know he's a top manager, but is it a rough patch that they're just guiding through at the moment? Or is it actually the end of the road for Simeone, and does he need a fresh start? And maybe Atletico need a fresh start too. Sam here says, are Atletico Madrid good at set pieces? They're not bad, yeah. They've got some big players, certainly. I mean, again, Sorloth would have been the one to look for, but he's not playing tonight. He's on the bench. Clarkey says, make changes in the around the 60-minute mark. Chrissy Brown says 4-2 LFC. And Clarkey, would Wirtz not play right wing and Dominic Szoboszlai play centre attacking midfield? What, when Salah goes to the AFCON, you mean? Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I imagine Wirtz usually drifts left. So I imagine, if anything, Wirtz would go wide left. Maybe Gakpo would go over to the right. I don't know. Isaac says Simeone ball. Liam Manning, what game are you watching then, Key? And John says score predictions. I'm going for 2-0 Liverpool. 2-0. Yeah. I think it takes a long while to break them down though. In my opinion, I think it probably ends up being 0-0 half time. Maybe Isak goes off. Liverpool pinch a goal around about the hour mark, 70 minutes mark. And then Atleti have to push out, trying to get an equaliser, and Liverpool hit them late on the counter-attack. So I'm going to go for Liverpool 2-0, but I imagine Atleti make it very, very difficult for us. They are famously a really, really tough side to break down under Simeone, a really, really good team, and very, very well organised, it has to be said as well. And the no mugs as well. Again, people talk about Atletico like the younger, uglier brother or something of Barcelona and Real Madrid. You know, the one that always finishes third. And while that is true to some degree, they're still a wonderful club with a wonderful team. And I genuinely believe Jan Oblak is one of the greatest keepers over the last 20, 30 years. I think he's been really, really underrated. A very, very good goalkeeper. And I believe he's just overtaken. I'm sure is he the most capped? Might not be the most capped. Not the most capped. Most appearances for Atleti. I might want to double check that actually. I'm sure he's got the most appearances for Atleti, or I read that somewhere the other day. Oh no, it's foreign. Most appearances as a foreign player for Atleti. I think it might be that. Maybe he's not the most appearances overall, but the most appearances for a foreigner. I'm sure I saw that the other day. I'll fact check that in a second. Oblak against us in the 21-22 season was crazy. He's unreal. Yeah, John Zena, Alvarez being injured is a game changer. Crazy. Jake Curtinway, the rat finally ends his strike. Exploding groin incoming. Here we go. This is it. Again, just a reminder, everyone, that Newcastle fans absolutely do not care. I just want to remind everyone again, because it feels like we've not reminded everyone enough. Newcastle fans definitely don't care that Alexander Isak has moved to Liverpool. They don't care. And they don't feel the need to remind us every few minutes that they don't care, which is really good. So, just a reminder again. I think it's the 10th or 11th time we've had that in the chat so far, but I will just remind everyone one last time. Newcastle fans definitely do not care that Alexander Isak moved to Liverpool. They don't care at all. So that's good. Like I said, it's really good that they don't care, because I'd hate it if they did care. Isaac still talking us about us, Key, how obsessed. And Liam, the Rats, but won them the cup last year. Yeah, probably their greatest ever player, let's be honest. Paul Hexon, when we got Alisson, we was linked to Oblak. Didn't they both play Oblak and... was it Oblak and Ederson both played at the same club at the same time? in Portugal. I'm sure they were on the bench. It was at Rio Ave, wasn't it? Oblak and Ederson were both at Rio Ave at the exact same time, competing for the #1 spot. And Rio Ave in Portugal were just like, might just have 2 of the best keepers in Europe over the next 10 years here, just chilling. Might just keep one of them, maybe. Nah, we'll sell them. Sell them both for a pittance. No, it wasn't Benfica. No, it was Rio Ave, I promise you. Oblak and Ederson were both at Rio Ave when they were much younger. Right, there you go. The flags are out. You'll never walk alone. Belting out around Anfield. Alexander Isak in the tunnel, ready to come out. John Zena says, gone are the days of Godin, Jimenez, Savic. Godin, what a player he was. Diego Godin. Fabulous player. Hey, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, Mike. What a guy. Mike says, up the Chels, this game will be fire. And Clarkey says, comes from the same place as your favourite player, Key Sesko. FM No Casuals, goalie howler at Fenerbahce. Also, here we go, here's another little fun fact for you as we go into this game. Obviously, we've just mentioned that Liverpool are on a run of 14 home wins. 14 home wins in the Champions League group stage / league phase, as it's known now. 14 home wins in a row in the Champions League group stage league phase. With that in mind, another thing just to balance that is that Atletico Madrid under Diego Simeone haven't lost, they've got 1 loss in their first game in the Champions League. Their opening Champions League game, they've got 1 defeat in 10. 1 defeat in their last 10 Champions League opening games. So they are usually very, very good at the start of the competition. They've only lost once. So if Liverpool do get a win tonight, it's incredibly good, incredibly successful. Dylan, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Sanyi, King, Liverpool, Isaac, the speakers have seemed to be cranked up for this game, mind. Paul Hexam, why did you have to jinx us? And John Steve, do you think Isak will spark Liverpool into life? They've been in first gear so far. First gear? Have you checked the table? 4 wins out of 4, mate. 4 wins out of 4. We've kept clean sheets in our last 2 games. We've already beaten our nearest rival, Arsenal. What more do you want? We've beaten Arsenal. 4 wins out of 4. I don't really know what more fans are expecting here. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Callum says Isak v Longley is game already for their defence. We know how Longley is, how bad Longley is. And Ollie says, what's your Newcastle v Barcelona score predictions? I think 3-1 Barcelona. Yeah, I think they're a good side, Barca. And Newcastle too, but I feel like Newcastle are... They've lost their best player, haven't they? They've lost their best player. He's gone. They're a shell of a side without their best player. So I think Barcelona are going to win. I can just hear. It's the first cast. I can just hear. I can hear the Newcastle fans in the chat going, "What?" Callum says Sorloth not starting is surprising. Griezmann's finished. And Raspadori's minutes have been very limited in the last few years. He's still a talented player, though, isn't he, Raspadori? Like him a lot. Ollie says, rate my snack key to watch Isak be a ghost. Dr. Pepper and Maltesers. It's very sugary. I like Dr. Pepper, though. Ben, there will be more Newcastle fans watching this tonight than there'll be tomorrow against Barca. I know they're all just waiting and watching, aren't they? They're desperate for Isak to fall through. Isak to score first. Fact. Shelley, don't think Callum likes me, Kee. And Ben, have to say Adidas have been unbelievable with our new kits this year. And Chimey, Maxi Rodriguez was such a fantastic player. Yeah, loved him. Right, well, there you go. On the bench for Liverpool, Mamadashvili, Gomez, Endo, Kirkes, McAllister, Bradley, Leone, Ekatike, Engamoa, and Dans. Obviously, Freddie Woodman too. 2 goalkeepers on the bench for Liverpool. But there's Van Dijk and Oblak on the touchline. We've got an Italian ref tonight. Marco Di Bello, Alejandro Di Paolo in VAR, but it's Maurizio Mariani, an Italian ref, in the centre circle tonight doing the coin flip. TNT have got Atleti lined up in a 4-4-2 here. I am 99% certain that it ain't going to be a 4-4-2. Memeland said, yes, Key, thought he said Isak wasn't going to start. I really didn't. I really didn't think he was going to start. There he is. There he is. Isak 9. Ho ho! Isak 9. I don't have to get my Sweden shirt out. I'll get my Sweden flag out. Jake, he'll be off at half time. Oh, no. Why's the chat gone? Where's my chat gone? All of a sudden, my chat's disappeared. Don't know why, but my chat has disappeared for some reason. But hey ho, we're still going. Right, let's get going on the live. Where are we? The clock, the scoreboard, match time, play. Right, we're off. I think. Ben says, I genuinely think he'll score tonight. Jay Bezza, are we going to watch it? If you want, mate. Yeah, it's on TNT. Yeah, get it on TNT, lad. Here we go, we're off and underway here. This is what we wanted. Paul Hexham, did you put your celebration on when Engamoa scored? That was pure passion, pal. I did, yes. I did. John says, Atleti always perform poor against the small teams. Another poor performance today. Gravenberch, such a talent. Liverpool looking confident in the opening exchanges here. This is better. Oh, that's a foul, referee. Thank you, sir. That's a clear foul. Ball into Gravenberch. And he skipped past Longley. And it's a foul on the edge of the box. Wonderful play that by Gravenberch. Get in there. Come on. Come on, Grav. He's an absolute beast. Here we go. Free kick on the edge of the box here. Who stood over it? Mo Salah. Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz walked away from that one at the weekend against Burnley and he left Szoboszlai to take it. Now, at the moment, there's only Wirtz and Salah over it. Now, I know that it's made for a left footer. Szoboszlai's not even there. PSG have scored against Atalanta within a moment. Marquinhos with the goal after just 3 minutes. I hope Salah doesn't pull rank here. Wirtz has to take this free kick. Salah, I've never seen Salah score a free kick for Liverpool. He's taken quite a few, but he doesn't score free kicks, Salah. He doesn't score them. I don't care what anyone says. He doesn't score them. They've got a player down under the wall. Salah with the free kick. It's in! He doesn't score him! He doesn't score him! And it's 1-0. But it's Andy Robertson, I think, in the wall. It gets a big old deflection. And it's completely wrong-footed Oblak. And Liverpool are 1-0 up after less than 4 minutes. Salah took the free kick. It was low. It probably was on target. But it looks like it's taken a massive deflection. And Andy Robertson, the camera's focused on Andy Robertson, our vice-captain. Let's just see. Was he onside? I think he was. Oh, yeah, he's onside. No problem with that. And I think it does take quite a big deflection off him. Let's just see. Yeah, it is. It's Andy Robertson. Off his back, off the back of his legs. And in. 1-0 Liverpool. There you go. How's your luck? How's your luck? 1-0 to the Reds. And that does just take the pressure off early doors. Andy Robertson with the goal. Hey, get in there. Chimey says, Kee, does Rivaldo make it in your all-time La Liga 11? No. No, not for me. Good player, but no, not that good. Reece says, luckiest goal I've ever seen. Make your own luck. Make your own luck in football. Come on, Liverpool. Andy Robertson putting us 1-0 up. And that now does put the cat amongst the pigeons because Atleti have to come out. They have to push out. That is their game plan out of the window now. They wanted to come here and sit back. They wanted to come here and take the foot off it and just do what Burnley did. We thought, everyone said in the chat, Kee, it's going to be harambol. It's going to be absolutely shocking from Atletico Madrid. Whatever you thought you saw from Burnley at the weekend, where you thought, Burnley are going to put 11 men behind the ball and they're going to make it really difficult. It's going to be that times 10 under Simeone. And Liverpool aren't going to score. Well, we've scored after barely 4 minutes. Salah's in. It's 2! Yes! Mo Salah! It's 2-0 Liverpool! There he is! Oh, he's got an assist and a goal in the opening 5 minutes. Mo Salah, Liverpool 2-0 up. How'd you like it? Get in there. Game, set, match. And Simeone, he's saying, come on. Focus, lads. You've lost it. It's 2-0. The game's done already. Get in there. Yes. Oh, yes. Mo Salah, 2-0. And everyone's been saying he's having a dodgy start to the season. You don't know what you're talking about. He's having an absolutely glorious start to the season. Look at that. Wonderful play from Ryan Gravenberch as well. Was it Gravenberch who knocks it to him? Oh, it is. It is. And it's a lovely finish. It's a great goal, that. 2 unbelievable finishes. Yes. 2-0. We're back. The Reds are back. Mo Salah, you little dancer. FM No Casual's first goal's gone down as an own goal. Has it really? I wanted Andy Robertson to get the praise for it. Tone says 3 Celtic boys in the back line, well done. And Chimey, Atletico are worse than United. Shelley, the Added Time podcast, don't know if you listened to him. Robbie Fowler on it today. Really? Oh, nice. I'll have a listen. Here's Atleti coming up the other end here. And they've won a corner. Christ, we're on for a fast start here. We might have a chance for Atleti to get a 1 goal back. Paul Hexham says good strength from Salah and Reece 1 game and they think they're winning the Champions League. Oh no, I tell you, I know who's going to win it. Them who struggled past Bilbao yesterday. Right, here we go. Corner to Atleti. Whipped in. Oh, that's a claim. Easy claim from the best keeper in the world. Alisson, Becker, and Liverpool are on the counter up the other end. Szoboszlai, give it off. Give it off, lad. Oh, what are you doing? Throwing it away. Oliver Sims says 2-0 already. John, I did say 4-0. I mean, I didn't think it would be this much of a start. Didn't think it would be this big of a start. Honestly, Ryan Gravenberch, at this point, we need to have conversations about Ryan Gravenberch. I genuinely think he might be the best midfielder in the world. I'm not even kidding. Like, I know that seems like, I'm serious. I'm not even exaggerating. The guy is just unreal. He's basically like a mix of Hullet and Rijkaard. If you remember those. Oh, again, silky stuff from Ryan Gravenberch, and Conor Gallagher just can't get anywhere near him. Oh, this is absolutely unreal. This is absolutely unreal. Look at that. He's just spun him. He's just absolutely spun him. I'm not even bothered if McAllister, and I love Alexis McAllister, I'm not even that bothered now if he goes to Real Madrid next year, as long as we keep Ryan Gravenberch. The guy is unreal. It's like every game's a YouTube compilation now with Ryan Gravenberch. Every single game. Here's Gakpo. Back to Robbo. And Florian Wirtz comes all the way back. Reece, Key, you literally say every player that plays for Liverpool is the best in the world. I mean, I'm not far wrong though, am I? I'm really not far wrong. Let's be honest. Alisson, best in the world. Salah, best in the world. Isak, best in the world. Gravenberch, I don't even care what you say. Gravenberch definitely is. Definitely. Van Dijk, Kanate, best in the world. Frimpong. Tone says soon be kicking the match knowing that mob. Yeah, it will be a kicking match, won't it? Yeah, they're just finding the way into the match, but I'm sure Simeone will be starting the dirty tactics in just a few moments. He'll be saying, lad, listen, let's start kicking everything above grass here now. Let's start injuring a few. And it might actually be time to start thinking about taking some players off here. Oh, Simeone's gone down holding his face because Andy Robertson breathed on him. Andy Robertson breathed near him, and there they want a red card. What a surprise. Atletico Madrid screaming for it. Jake, Isak wasn't the best in the world at the 2 and Key. I know he is now. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. He is now. He wasn't then. He is now. He's in the better team. And he's going to get one tonight now. I'm telling you, it's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. And Isak goal is coming. It's happening. Michel Rober, what a start. What a team. What a team. Unplayable, these lads. Chimey, who would you take from Atletico? Who would I take? Only Alvarez. Honestly, I think there probably only is only Alvarez that I would take out of that side. Yeah. Don't think there's anyone else, is there? Really? Got some decent players, don't get me wrong, but I mean in terms of coming in and really... Like I wouldn't even mind Conor Gallagher from a... I think he adds sort of quality and an energy in the midfield, which is something we lack at times. But I wouldn't be that fussed. I wouldn't choose him necessarily. But Alvarez I would. Paul Oblak as a backup keeper. Griezmann's just not really got the pace, I don't think, for the... He's a very silky player. He's a lovely player to have. But I don't think he'd necessarily fit what we're trying to do. Looks like we're trying to stretch teams a little bit more. Be yourself, Dylan. They don't need Isak. They have Salah. 2-0 after a handful... 5 minutes. Unbelievable. Reece, so Lionel Messi doesn't exist then. And John, what is Barrios doing there? Clayton, we are the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring us down. Only Jordan, I said to my dad, Liverpool will lose 2-1. Now I regret it. Oh, Jordan. Miles off it, mate. I didn't have a doubt for 1 second. I said 2-0, and now I feel a bit stupid, to be honest. Oh, here we go. I've got to do a stupid capture thing on TikTok. Come on. Hit it! Hit it! Oh, unlucky. That's a dive. That's a dive. Thank you, sir. Chimey Griezmann's better on the wing. He is, but he's one of them slower wide players who cut in. Oh, here we go. Frimpong. That's a dive. Come on. Come on. Keep the pressure on. We want 3 or 4 here. Let's finish it off early. Let's get 3-0 up. I don't want to... What you don't want to do in this position is... We've had such a fast start and we've got them on the ropes. The absolute last thing that you want to do is get Liverpool in a position where an Atletico goal all of a sudden just changes the whole picture in the game. Keep pushing. Let's get a third. Let's get a third and then put the gap. That's the game to bed then. That is it done. We can basically rest players for Everton then. Swansea 0, Nottingham Forest 1. John Zena says, I don't know what it is, but Isak looks weird. He's happy. That's what it is. Oh, Canate. Great tackle from the second best centre-back in the world. Great play. Jordan, we scored in 4 minutes, then it turned into a granny's game. To be honest, it was boring. No kidding. I had to sit through and watch that as a neutral. I was really trying to stay awake while we was talking about... All we wanted was Juventus against Dortmund on yesterday, and we ended up sat there watching... Bloody Spurs, Villarreal. Jordan, I think Atletico should score. And Claydon Forest have scored v Swansea in the Carabao Cup game going on. Yep. That guy Miles, we had a comfortable night. You guys had one too. Shows why we're both the best English teams about. You're not on our level. You're not on our level, mate. Come on. Let's not try and say, oh, look at us. Look at us. We're 2 of the best around. No. We're the best around. You beat Bilbao, just, it has to be said. You're not putting away Atletico Madrid after 4 minutes. Chimey, Slot shutting up Carragher with this result for sure. People were telling me Liverpool have been sloppy and Liverpool have been, just all over. We've kept 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games. We've beaten our nearest title rivals. We've won 4 games out of 4. Teams have been equalising against us in the last few minutes and we've still won games. I don't know what more they want. I have no idea what more they want. We're literally unbeatable, unplayable at this moment. Nick46 says, Atleti are shit. Time for Simeone to go. Time for Simeone to go. That's harsh. Isak is the second Sweden player to ever play for Liverpool. He is, yeah. Glenn Hyson was the other one, wasn't it? Torn, see the tight angle of the Forest goal. Wow, surprised it went in. Was it Igor Jesus I saw pop up with that one? Sam, is Isak starting? He is, mate, yeah. He's starting and he's looking very, very at home. Very comfortable. Atleti, first time they've really got a foot on the ball in Liverpool's half here at the moment. 15 minutes, well, 17 minutes on the clock. That's much better from Liverpool. Nick, I bet on Mallorca to win this weekend against Atleti. I've not. I've got Atleti or draw in that one. Jordan, what's the Chelsea score? It's currently still 0-0 in that one. I'll keep you updated on all the other Champions League games as they go on. The only goals, we've got are PSG 1, Atalanta 0. And obviously 2-0 here, Liverpool, Atleti. Bayern and Chelsea currently still 0-0. Ajax and Inter also still 0-0. In the earlier games tonight, Olympiacos and Paphos drew 0-0. And Slavia Prague, who... did they concede 2 late goals? They did. Yeah, Slavia Prague were 2-0 up against Bodo Glimt, who scored a 90th minute equaliser to make it 2-2. So Bodo Glimt getting a point in Prague tonight. And other than that, they're the only... They're full-time finished. The only 4 games that are going on in the Champions League tonight. Ajax 0, Inter 0, Bayern 0, Chelsea 0, PSG 1, Atalanta 0. That was Marquinhos that scored that. And obviously the 2 goals here for Liverpool from Mo Salah and potentially an own goal, maybe an Andy Robertson. I don't know what it's actually gone down as. Has it gone down as an own goal? No, it's gone down as a Robertson goal, actually, on Flash Scores. So it's an Andy Robertson goal with a Mo Salah assist, and then a Mo Salah goal with a Gravenberch assist for the second one. Canate, back to Virgil van Dijk. Pedri, evening Key, this time tomorrow night. Oh, you're desperate for those Newcastle fans to start hating on you. Reece, Isak hasn't done much. They'll start pulling up his running stats soon. Listen, when he starts missing sitters like your fella did last night, Mediocres. When Mediocres is missing those types of sitters, and Isak isn't, that's what we need to focus on. Tone, a Bodo, brilliant team. Yeah, Bodo did very well, didn't they? Oh, very, very good play from Gravenberch. Yet again, defensively, so sharp. Joe Key, are we allowed to criticise Liverpool players or not? Of course you are. Of course you can criticise them. Absolutely. But seeing as you're a Newcastle fan and you don't care, you've got your own game tomorrow night, right? You don't care about Liverpool players, and you don't care about Liverpool or Alexander Isak or the fact that he's moved to Liverpool. None of that matters to Newcastle fans. They're so above that. They're so above that, those Newcastle fans. They've told me many, many times how they don't care, and they continue to tell me every single night that they don't care, which is great. I'm so pleased that they don't care and feel the need to tell me every few minutes that they don't care. Here we go, 20th minute, Diogo Jota. He didn't actually play for Atletico Madrid for what it's worth. Salah. Oh my God. Who's telling me that he's not at his best? Who is seriously trying to tell me that Mo Salah is not the best player in the world? Oh, that would have been sickening if he'd have done that. 2 goals and an assist in the opening 20 minutes. That would have been. Oh, he's some player. He's so good, Mo Salah. I don't care what anyone says. Bayern 1-0 against Chelsea. Upamecano with the goal. And BCSC Benji, who's going to give you the bigger game? These lot or Everton? Oh, well, based on the opening 20 minutes, definitely Everton. Everton always give us the bigger game, in fairness. It's always a tough game against the Ev. Atleti, too easy. It's actually gone down as a Chalobah own goal, believe it or not. Trevor Chalobah with an own goal at the Allianz in Germany, and Munich are 1-0 up against Chelsea. That's not good for me, because I've got Chelsea or draw in that one. Joe, you're the same one that wanted Trent to play against you. Keep it hush, pal. Yeah, no, I do. I want him to play. I'm gutted that he's got injured. I'm not the one who's saying every other week, I want Trent to get injured. I want Trent to get injured and all this. Nah, I'm sound. It's all good. I want him to play. I'm actually quite gutted that he's not playing. I hope he gets back fit and he plays. Good luck to him. Nice lad. Prob 30, do a Scouse accent. No, I'm not Scouse, mate. I don't do it. I don't do Scouse accents because I'm not Scouse, you know what I mean? It's not my thing. 2-0 PSG and Jordan Everton would give you a harder game. Going to be feisty as well. It's a 12:30, early kickoff on Saturday. Liverpool bursting through the middle. Gravenberch, come on, ref. How many times? He's the best player on the pitch and he's getting absolutely torn apart. Ruben Amorim, he'll bring the glory days again. Hey, I've got it on sound knowledge, by the way, that Ruben Amorim has literally a couple of weeks left as Manchester United manager if results don't go his way. They're already making inroads with a couple of managers, according to what I was reading earlier. PSG goal disallowed. Amelia, how do you watch it? On telly. It's on here. Yeah, on telly. Isaac Tonali is miles better than Gravenberch. At accumulators. Yes. At placing accumulators. But at nothing else. Andrew, nothing against Liverpool, but Isak can go and rot. Oh, that's harsh. That's very harsh. DC, is Vert still ghosting? Vert is still ghosting, and Liverpool are still winning. That's the important thing to remember. Vert is still starting, playing a key role, and Liverpool are still winning. That's the important thing to remember. Yes. 5 wins. 5 games, 5 wins. Hey. Why we should stick with Amorim? United aren't sticking with Amorim. They're going to get rid of him at some point in the next few weeks, I imagine. Claydon, he got showed up when we played Newcastle and beat them 3-2. DC, wouldn't say a key role now. Have you seen how many minutes he's played? Go and tell me how many minutes Florian Wirtz has played in the opening 4 games for Liverpool in which we have won every single one. Go and check. Shelley says Bourneville and a cup of time. Andrew, Isak is a rat. Isak's not a rat. Isak's just a player who wanted to go and play for a better team. That's all it was. Nothing else. Dylan Barton, to be fair, Sandro Tonali is slightly better than Gravenberch. Behave yourself. Tone, what's that Griezmann mullet all about? I haven't seen Griezmann's mullet. Let's have a look at it. DC, most off-the-ball runs and all that. Lost possession 21 times against Burnley. I know, but do you know, isn't that exactly what a number 10, a player in an attacking role is meant to do? You don't want players in attacking roles keeping possession, mate. That's not what you measure attacking players on. What are you talking about? Of course he's lost possession. It's exactly what attacking players are meant to do. Imagine an attacking player who just played it safe every time. That's like isn't that basically what Harvey Barnes is for Newcastle? Just plays it safe. Just gets back and passes it back. Stuart Downing, players like that. Nice and safe. Yeah, you don't want them. You want game changers who take risks. And that's what Florian Wirtz is. Yeah, you're saying what? Like it's a surprise? Have you watched football before? Do you know when you're playing against a back line that's literally got 11 men in the box? How do you think you get past them without taking chances, without taking risks? That involves losing the ball. That's what happens. And that's why you want your players, your best players, your attacking players in those front positions, losing the ball a fair bit. If they lose the ball unchallenged in like the middle of the park, that's a different story. That's not where he's losing it. That isn't where he's losing it. DC, maybe a number 10 should start passing to a teammate. Yeah, again, that's probably why you're a United fan, and United fans don't really know what they're talking about at the minute with United and the way they're playing. If all you want is a player who gets to the byline and passes it back nice and safe to his fullback, that's fine. Yeah, you'll get that. You won't get any goals. You won't get any actual goals. But, you'll keep possession. His stats will be great. Andy Robertson, fullback here, about to knock the ball in. DC, touched a nerve. You're defending a player who's awful at the minute. Is he awful, or is he awful at the minute? Would you swap him? Would you swap him for any United players right now if you had the opportunity? Something tells me you would. Tone, Salah goal, even better seeing it back. Unreal. Bayern penalty. Bayern penalty. That's our ball, sir. No, not having it. Andrew says, Man United, please keep I'm loving it. Harry Kane scores and it's 2-0 Bayern. Chelsea are not having a good time at the minute. Let's leave it at that. I've had Chelsea fans forever telling me how they're so close to winning the title. These Chelsea fans forever adamant that they're going to win the title this year or they're going to compete for the title. They are so far off it. Honestly, Spurs have got a better chance of winning the title than Chelsea do. I'm more worried about Spurs than I am Chelsea. Clarkey, hope Man United beat them on Saturday. Listen, Chelsea aren't going to beat United on Saturday. I think that might be a draw. High-scoring draw. Although saying that, United haven't got any goal scorers, have they? Cunha's not playing. Probably a 1-1. They can't need... Do you know what? Yeah, it's going to be a 0-0 or a 1-1, that one, because neither of them can afford to lose. Chelsea are throwing points away every time they actually try and play football. And United, Christ, Ruben Amorim will just be sweating trying to make sure he doesn't lose a game because his job's on the line. JBLFC, this is so good. Reese's Footy Feed. How could he lose possession when Burnley parked 4 buses and shut down every forward passing lane? Well, this is it. They can't keep possession. Can't keep possession if you've got a team playing like that. Be Yourself Dylan says, Chelsea have scored. Have they actually? Yes, Cole Palmer. Hey, it's a good game, that one in the Bayern Munich game. Chimey, do you think Elise will be the Salah replacement? Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I think so. We've already talked about Elise's got a 60 million buyout clause, is it, next year? For certain Premier League teams. So it might well be that Elise does move on in the summer. Bayern Munich are falling apart, apparently. Kane in talks to go to Barcelona. Maybe even potentially back to the Premier League. And Elise maybe moving on and being a Salah replacement. It seems like that's a distinct possibility. Shelley, am I okay to put the Inter score in the chat? You are. Have Inter scored? As far as I'm aware, it's 0-0, isn't it? Yeah, it's 0-0, Ajax and Inter. But Bayern 2, Chelsea 1, PSG 1, Atalanta 0, and obviously Liverpool 2-0 up here. DC, what about the other games then? Okay, well, DC, how old are you, mate? I don't know how old you are, so I'm not taking it as like I'm not being patronising when I say this, but are you old enough to remember players like Pires and David Silva and well, I mean, let's go forward players as well. Drogba, Henry. Oh, Isaac's been clattered here. He's been clattered, ref. He's been absolutely clattered. Newcastle fans are all celebrating. They're all roundly celebrating here because Alexander Isak's been clattered. Oh, that's a disgusting tackle, that. Absolutely disgusting. That's a red card, that. He's absolutely flew into Alexander Isak. Lenormand. Oh, that's a minimum red card. Absolute bare minimum red card from Lenormand. He got a yellow. It's probably that's an amber card, that, innit? It's an amber card. There he is. Isak back on his feet. Back on his feet, the lad. He's a robust fella, Alexander Isak. He's not bothered. Straight back up on his feet, the lad. No problem. Take more than that to knock the wind out of our Swedish number 9. Take more than that. Matt OL, the Arsenal game was so good. Was it? I thought it was pretty crap for the first hour or so. Tone says Maresca getting a warning from the officials. Here's Atleti. Good play that by Soberslai. Gets the ball away. Dylan, I'm 22 and I've no shame in admitting the first ever player I learnt the name of was Javier Hernandez at Man United. That weird-headed goal. That weird-headed goal. Which weird-headed goal? Who was that against? I remember him scoring a header against Chelsea at the Bridge. He was a good player, Hernandez. He was one of those that you should have played a lot more, to be honest. I actually thought he was really good. Oh, again, referees getting clattered. These Atleti players just flying into tackles. It's shocking. Stoke. He backheaded it. I don't remember that one. I'll have to have a look. I probably do remember it, but it doesn't stand out in my head. Oh, shut up, lad. What's he having a whinge for now? Shelley, is he okay? Isak, yeah, or Shelley, he's up and back on his feet. He's fine. Despite all the Newcastle fans cheering, aggressively hoping that he stays down and has a bad injury, he's fine. He's back up on his feet. He's running around. It takes a bit more than that to knock him off his feet. He's a big lad. He's a good lad. Good player. Be yourself, Dylan. Inter Milan penalty at the Amsterdam Arena. Come on. Come on, Inter. DC, I wasn't having a go. I was just trying to say it's okay to say, yeah, Hughes might be winning, but he isn't playing well. No one's saying he isn't playing well. I wasn't arguing he's playing well, by the way. Are you arguing that he's playing badly? Are you saying he's playing badly? Because maybe we're misunderstanding each other, mate. I'm not saying he's playing well. Are you saying he's playing badly? Oh, unlucky. Frimpong. It's going to be a corner, that ref. Thank you, sir. Torn, broken nose for the Atleti player. Yeah. Joe, friendly on FIFA, sound good on Friday. Listen, I'm going to be playing FIFA and I'm going to be live on Friday playing it. So if anyone does want to have a little watch along or whatever or get involved, yeah, every chance. Is there a claim for a penalty here? Frimpong. Nah, you're not getting a pen for that. Not getting a pen for that. He's not given a penalty, has he? Nah, it's not a pen. It's not a pen, that. He's not given a penalty, has he? Has he actually given a pen? That's never a penalty. That's never a penalty. That's never a pen. That'll get VAR'd. That'll get VAR'd. I'm sorry. I'm a Liverpool fan, of course. It's great. That's not a penalty. That isn't a penalty. They'll check that. They'll check that. They'll definitely check that. There's no way you're getting a penalty for that. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. DC, I'm saying he isn't doing anything amazing, more leaning on the mediocre side at the minute. So, again, just to clarify, you're not saying he's playing badly. Not badly, and he's not playing well. I think we're both on the same page then. That's fine. If we can agree that he's on about maybe a 6 to 7 out of 10 at the minute, I'm fine with that. He's 22 years of age. Most players, when they arrive in the Premier League at that age, take a year or so to adapt. He's no different. David Silva did. Robert Pires did. Didier Drogba did. Thierry Henry did. Thierry Henry, I think it was 8 or 9 games it took for him to score his first goal. Didier Drogba about the same. So these players always take time. The best players usually do. No penalty. I'm not surprised at that. That's just an absolute formality. It's got to be a corner ball to Liverpool now, surely. It's not a penalty. It's a corner to Liverpool. Thank you very much. Clayton, when do you think Isak will score his first goal? Next couple of minutes. It's coming here. It's coming. Corner ball. Get your head on this, Alex. Oh, unlucky. Cleared away. And Atleti on the counter-attack. It's no penalty at Inter. Clayton, is it definitely a penalty? No, it's been ruled out, mate. It was never a penalty. It was never, ever, ever a penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty when I first saw it. It wasn't a penalty on the replay. I don't know why the referee even gave it. He went and had a look at the monitor, and immediately he saw it wasn't, so he's ruled it out. It's no penalty for Liverpool. And, yeah. Thankfully, justice is done there. We don't want penalties that are clearly not penalties. Never touched his hand. Really good play, that by Szoboszlai. Out to Gakpo. Back into Szoboszlai. That's a foul, referee. Pedri, Wise, McAllister not starting. I think it's probably because he's still got a little bit of a swelling on the ankle. He got the tackle from Ugachukwu the other day. If you saw the still, I don't know if you've seen it on social media, but he was absolutely clattered by Ugachukwu in the Burnley game, and that is probably why he hasn't started tonight, because he'll have a bit of swelling, he'll have a bit of pain in his left ankle. Or was it his right ankle? Right ankle. 2H, how are you doing today, mate? I'm doing really well, yeah. Hopefully you are too, man. Dylan says goal in every game apart from the Inter one. Reese, to be fair, the pen for Dortmund was awful. Hand was on the floor and got given handball. Claydon Groom, I'm not even that bothered that we didn't get the penalty because we're 2-0 up. That's true enough. Liam, I reckon Isak will come off at about 50 minutes or so. Yeah, I think probably early in the second half. Dylan Barton, hold up, is that Madrid striker Raspadori, that Italian guy who was on fire like 2 seasons ago, played for Napoli? Yes. Yes, that's him. Dylan, what game are you watching tomorrow? I am watching Newcastle against Barcelona at St. James's. Oh, Gakpo, come on, ref. Ref, how's that not a foul? God, this Italian referee's having a shocker. Bad night. Verts into Isak, and that, do you know what? That is actually a really, really good bit of play there, that. Isak picks the ball up off Florian Wirtz, one touch to set himself, and curled it just wide of the far post. Really, really smart play. Salah! Oh, nearly 3-0. That's the best bit of link-up play we've seen already from Wirtz and Isak. That's a snapshot of what we're about to see over the coming months. I am absolutely certain we have got a massive, massive opportunity to see one of the best little triumvirates there. Salah, Isak, Wirtz. Unbelievable when those two get working together. Oh, it's going to be really good. Tone, unlucky from Isak. And Liam, can't wait for Newcastle game tomorrow. Up the Magpies. You spelt Barcelona wrong there, mate. This is better. Good play. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Oh, that's brilliant from Isak. Back to Wirtz. Gakpo. Oh, so good from Liverpool. Kanate. Salah. Oh, unlucky. Get it in. Dominic. Get it in. Oh, so unlucky. PSG 2-0 up. Liam, Rafinha will cause problems, no doubt, though. Oh, Rafinha, yeah, he'll do well tomorrow, no doubt. Isak, chance! Oh! First shot on target from Isak as a Liverpool player, and again, the link-up between Wirtz and Isak. It's just telepathic. It's absolutely telepathic between these two. They know it. It's coming. It's unreal. Andrew, not looking forward to tomorrow. Newcastle v Barca. Tough night. I think it will be. Yeah, very tough night. Rafinha, Lewandowski. That front three. Rashford as well, I imagine. Oh, wonderful play. Isak. That's a foul again, referee. How many times? He's getting battered, the lad. Did he not like Swedish players up front or what? Oh, get in. That's unlucky. Pedri, Key, what's the prediction for tomorrow then? 7-0. No, not 7. I think it'd be 3-1 to Barca. It's 1-0 to Inter, though. Ajax 0, Inter Milan 1. Marcus Thuram with the goal. And Inter Milan are ahead in the Amsterdam Arena. Claydon, Isak might just score tonight. He's getting closer. He is. He's looking good, isn't he? He's looking better. Chimey, your top 5 Liverpool midfielders. What, like all time? That's tough. Here's Wirtz. Great play by Wirtz. Into Isak. Back into Wirtz. Ah, it's a penalty, ref. Oh, do you know what? If he goes down there, that's a penalty. Again, Isak and Wirtz. It's looking... The link-up play between these two is astonishing. It's absolutely incredible what we're seeing. They have never played before, and already it is looking absolutely unreal between Isak and Wirtz. Maybe we have just unleashed... We've unlocked Wirtz, rather, not unleashed. We have unlocked Florian Wirtz by giving him Alexander Isak. Ah, so good from those two. Really, really good play. Absolutely sensational stuff from Liverpool. Again, Isak, Wirtz linking up. Andrew, they don't like rats. Yeah, we'll have to call Atletico. We'll have to call Simeone the rat catcher. PSG penalty, says Claydon. And DC says, that's my bet going well now because of Inter. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Everything's going everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything's coming up Millhouse tonight. What have we actually got on? Let me see. Because I've got Inter, I've got Liverpool. I've got Forest. They're winning. Right, okay. We're sound here, I think. Inter. Right, so that's 1, 2. That one flopped. Okay. Oh, it's all good here. We're flying. PSG, VAR check in progress on that one. VAR cancelling the PSG penalty. Paul! Thank you, Paul. Love it. Claydon, Key House, not Millhouse. Be yourself, Dylan. He should have went down from the keeper. Yeah, he should. If he'd have felt the touch then from the keeper, he'd have felt he'd have gone down. I think he'd have been fine, wouldn't he? It's looking like the PSG goal isn't going to stand anyway. Inter 1-0 up, Liverpool 2-0 up. Atleti, it's going to be a corner, I think. Forest have scored. It's 2-0 to Forest in Swansea. If you've got Forest to qualify, as I have, Forest are 2-0 up. So it's all looking good. Be yourself, Dylan. They missed the penalty. Oh, I didn't see. Okay. Well, it's 2-0 anyway. PSG are still 2-0 currently. But Swansea 0, Forest 2. That is the other scoreline going on elsewhere. Dylan, Millhouse quote is me as well right now. Dylan says the best Liverpool midfielder is undoubtedly Arthur. Oh, listen, if we're talking bad Liverpool midfielders, I can be here all day naming them. Aquilani, Poulsen. We've had some bad ones over the years. Some really bad ones. FM No Casuals just need Esposito and Gakpo shot on target. NUFC says, how's Isak been? Oh, different class, mate. Absolutely different class. FM No Casuals, Jay Spearing. Jay Spearing. Do you know what? Jay Spearing actually, he's still at Liverpool, funnily enough. He's in the reserves playing for our Rezzies. Reece said Burnley defended vastly better against you than the team widely accepted as the best defence in Europe, or the best defensive side in Europe. Well, yeah, I'd agree with that. Burnley definitely started the better of the two, didn't they? Torn says, Igor Jesus, double for Nottingham Forest. He's come in. Is he from Botafogo, him? Is he one of the ones from Botafogo? I think he is, isn't he? Forest have signed about 9 players from Botafogo, and Igor Jesus, one of them, one of the players that we saw in the FIFA Club World Cup this summer, has got 2 for Forest tonight. Scoring the first goals of the Ange Postecoglou era, lest we forget. The very first goals of the Ange Postecoglou era. Dylan says, happy days as well in my footy manager. What, Igor Jesus? Right, Atleti pushing forward here. We've got 4 minutes of added on time. Short, it's war. We'll get in. It's been given. It's a great goal, that. 2-1, bang on half time. Oh, that's just the sort of time you don't want to concede. Llorente with the goal. And he stuck it away. And it's a great finish. It's just a little toe poke. It's just a simple toe poke. Very good finish, it has to be said. Just from the edge of the box, toe poke in. And Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. Claim for offside, they're not going to get it. He's miles onside, there's no doubt about that. And then the ball just gets pulled back here. Do you know what? I don't know. There's a player stood in front of Alisson there. No, do you know what? I'm sorry. That's got to get checked. I don't like that. That's got to get VAR'd, because I tell you what, there's a player literally stood in front of Alisson. Griezmann stood in front of Alisson. You've got to VAR that, ref. I'm sorry. You've got to VAR that. You can't have a player stood in front of the goalkeeper. And I mean stood right in front of the goalkeeper. That's got to get VAR'd. That has to... It's not even... That's shocking. How has that not been ruled out? Oh, that's shocking. That has to be VAR'd. He was stood about a foot in front of Alisson. Oh, well, we can just put players on the goalkeeper now. Is that how it works? Oh, and another one. Get him booked, ref. Thank you. Longley, the rat. Who's he clattered now? Isak. What a surprise. Oh no, it's Gravenberch. Honestly, they've been kicking Gravenberch and Isak all night. Card him. Get him carded. I honestly can't believe they haven't done that. I can't believe they haven't checked that. I literally can't believe they haven't checked that. If I was Arne Slot now at this point, I would honestly just be putting a man in front of... Put a man in front of Oblak all game. Just get him stand there. Just tell Isak to stand in front of Oblak all game and have shots from distance. Right, it's half-time here at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 1. That's so frustrating, that. That's so frustrating, because there's no way, there's absolutely no way that can't count, that. That can't count. We've played so well. We deserve to be more than 2 in front. So that should be 2 or 3 easy for Liverpool. And instead, we're going in at half-time with a slender lead, with a narrow lead. We've played so well. And it's absolutely shocking. Atletico Madrid have booted everything above grass. They've kicked everyone. The referee needs to be a bit quicker on the card as far as I'm concerned. And there's no way at all that he stands in front of the goalkeeper. I'd have been expecting a VAR check on that one. Crazy. Clayton, there is one player out there that looks like Diego Forlan. But Salah, again, I just want to talk about Mo Salah as well. Mo Salah tonight has been absolutely exceptional. And do you know what? Mo Salah has recently overtaken Steven Gerrard. I think it might even be on tonight's game that he's overtaken Steven Gerrard in the number of Champions League appearances for Liverpool. He is our record Champions League appearance holder, ahead of Steven Gerrard. Absolutely unbelievable, and deserves an awful lot of credit. And tonight he's been sensational. He's got an assist for the first goal. He got a fabulous goal, and then he probably should have added a second just wide of the far post. It was incredible. Vintage Mo Salah. But he's done really well. What we saying? Sorry, let me just catch up on YouTube. Shay, how's that goal been given with a check or even a replay of it up close? They just moved on like nothing happened. Honestly, I have no idea. He literally stood in front of Alisson, isn't he? It's chaos, that. Absolute chaos. Ryan says, do you notice a difference in Wirt's play with Isak starting? Oh, definitely. Wirtz has been unreal with Isak. That little link-up between those two, it's been incredible. Dylan, CRA2603, should have been ruled out, I think. I think so too. Yeah, it's got to be. Radnor Splash, what was the goal? Which goal? It's 2-1 Liverpool at this moment in time. DC says Salah Liverpool's best ever player then. No, I don't think he's Liverpool's best ever player, but he's certainly got a case to be one of our best ever players, yeah. Clips HQ, good to see you, man. Paul Hexham, he ran across Alisson, very bad decision. And Reese's footy feed says that makes me think the keeper having his vision obscured might be a rule enforced mainly in the Premier League. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how that isn't given. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea at all how that isn't given. Come on. Help me out. There you go. Right, what are we saying? Oh, I know, mate. Let's just make Liverpool get their own way to make Key happy. Well, yeah, that's true. Let's do that. Rosine says Soloff coming off the bench will always be dangerous. And Tone says Slippy G staying in Saudi, keeping the taxman away. He's not actually, and he's never actually lived in Saudi. He lived in Bahrain at the time. Even though he managed in Saudi, most of the players who are used to a Western way of life anyway, they don't actually live in Saudi. They live in Bahrain and go across the bridge. Caleb, Key, you might bottle it in the second half. Not with the way we're playing. With the way we're playing, we are bang on it. We're playing really, really well, and we deserve to be further in front than we actually are, in my opinion. Ollie, are you doing a 3 PM game on Saturday? No, I don't think so. Let me just change the old title of this one. But again, if you're new around here, make sure you give us a like, give us a follow, make sure you've liked the video, if nothing else, on YouTube. Make sure you've subscribed, it massively helps. Clips HQ, what do you think of Conor Bradley, Key? Do you think he'll leave in Jan if he don't get more minutes? No, not at all. He's only a young player, mate. He's only 21. Still a young player. LG, Liverpool looking better than Burnley. Salah having a brilliant game. And Scott, Vert should be substituted. Sobbo must be back to his original position. Why? Vert has been brilliant. What are you talking about? Why are we substituting Vert? He's done really well. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. He's done really well with Isak. The link-up play between Vert and Isak's been exceptional. LG says Curtis Jones is injured till after the Everton game now. Fair enough. David Napper, come on the Reds, and Shelley flipping adverts. Clips HQ, I agree. Get Verts on in the second half. LG, he's suffering a knock. Yeah, he's out for a little bit, isn't he, Curtis Jones? Yeah, Vert has been brilliant in this first half. The link-up play between him and Alexander Isak's been incredible. So that's been a real plus, I think. Isak, Vert linking up, could have created a penalty, could have a couple of great chances that they created, and you can see already, can't you? You can see that they're just connected on a different level. Chimey, word is Tsimikas. Kostas Tsimikas is on loan at Roma. LG, I can't remember what game did he get injured in. He got injured, I think, in training. I'm almost certain he did. David Napper, we love you, Liverpool. Joe, you could say they are cooking. They are cooking. Clips, I'd be expecting him to get 4 assists every game for his price tag. That seems a little bit unreasonable, doesn't it? Salah was absolutely terrific. Gravenberch, back to Salah. This is for the second goal, and a lovely finish. LG says Renan Lodi is a free agent. I'm surprised a few Premier League teams haven't looked at him, to be honest. Zuma has gone to Romania. No cats for him to kick there. And LG says Reguilon is thinking about going to West Ham, Forest or Everton. Newcastle keeping tabs on Mainu and might move for him in January. Mainu to Newcastle, I could see that. Yeah, I could defo see that. Mainu, the modern day Xavi. Well, look, inevitably there's people now talking about, can Atletico Madrid come back here, right? Liverpool were 2-0 up, Liverpool 2-0 and cruising. Atletico Madrid have scored a goal. All of a sudden, can they come back? Is there a chance? If they did come back 2-0 down at Anfield, would that be considered amongst maybe the best Champions League comebacks? You'd have to think it would be, wouldn't it? 2-0 down at Anfield, not really a chance in the game, and then all of a sudden 2-1, potentially they go on and maybe even win it. I wouldn't rule that necessarily out. I don't think they will, but, you know, where would that rank in terms of Champions League turnarounds? We've already seen one, haven't we? Benfica losing to Karabag yesterday. 3-2. So in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in terms of the best Champions League sort of turnarounds within 90 minutes, I'm just gonna let's talk through some of the best ever Champions League turnarounds that we've seen over the years within a 90-minute period. One of the best goes back to Olympiacos and Real Sociedad. I don't know if you remember that. 21 years ago, Olympiacos v Sociedad. Olympiacos were 2-0 down at half-time. They ended up winning it 4-3. Roma Leverkusen the same year, 2-0 down at half-time, won it 3-2, and that was when Totti scored. Totti was absolutely incredible that night. Chelsea 4-1, Napoli. They were 3-1 down, Chelsea, on aggregate, and it was 0-0 at half-time. Chelsea ended up winning 4-1 and going through. AS Monaco 3, Real Madrid 1 in the Champions League quarter-final. They were 1-0 down at home, Monaco, and they ended up winning 3-1. Went through on away goals as well. Big win for Monaco. Obviously, Spurs v Ajax is the one in recent years that everyone talks about. Lucas Moura with the hat-trick winner in the 96th minute. You could talk about, obviously, Bayern Munich, Man United in the final, Liverpool v AC Milan in the final. But do you know what often gets forgotten about? I don't know if you remember, again, Deportivo against PSG. About 25 years ago. I always remember that one. 3-0 down, Deportivo were after about an hour. They ended up winning it 4-3. That's one of the very, very best ever Champions League games, in my opinion. Liverpool-Milan final, says David Napper, undoubtedly. And Reese's Footy Feed, Liverpool 4-1 final score, if I had to hazard a guess for tonight. And David Napper, are you seeing any other goals from the other games? Well, I mean, we've got Inter Milan. I think they're in front against Ajax. Bayern, Chelsea's currently 2-1. Liverpool 2-1 here. PSG 2-0 up against Atalanta. I still think that there's more goals in all of those games, to be honest. Ajax and Inter have just kicked off for the second half. I think Chelsea have got every chance. I really do. I still think Chelsea can get a point there. I predicted 2-2. It's currently 2-1 to Bayern. I think they've got a chance of nicking a draw there, Chelsea. I'm hoping Liverpool can get a third here. In terms of Isak, someone's just asked me, do you think Isak gets subbed off in the 45th minute? Yes, Simon, I do. I think not 45th, no. I think he does get subbed off, but maybe not just yet. I think maybe closer to the 60th minute, possibly. Isaac, Newcastle are about to put on the best flag display the world has ever witnessed tomorrow. Well, hey, that's the important thing, isn't it? You're winning the flags. Newcastle winning the flags. Up the Newcastle. David Napper, who scores for Madrid? Well, I mean, we've seen Llorente score the first one, if that's what you're talking about. I don't think they score any more. I can't see Madrid getting another one. That might be the kiss of death from the commentator, but I don't think so. Paul Hexon, PSG and Barca, and Liverpool v Barca, a lot better, albeit over 2 legs. Joe, why does Amorim not favour Mainu? He was the best player against City. And Gru, alright Key, how's it going? Good to see you, Gru. Chelsea keeping tabs on Rodgers at Villa also. Who else did he want? They're definitely short a few, aren't they, Chelsea? They're definitely small squad at Chelsea. Joel says, Key, you're usually sound, to be honest, but Isak has gone to your head. Listen, you can't keep throwing criticism out and then when I respond, call me an arsehole for it. Jamie Berry, do you think Isak will score? He's playing well. He is playing well. I'm hoping he stays on long enough to get another couple of chances. He is on the pitch. He is staying on. So I imagine maybe we see Isak for another 15 minutes or so and then Ekatike comes on. Inter have scored a second. It's Ajax 0, Inter 2. Inter 2. Right, we're off and underway for the second half here at Anfield. Is there goals in this one? Is there still goals in there? Is there a chance for Atletico to pinch a point? Hopefully not. Hopefully Liverpool can kill it off early doors and we start the second half as fast as we started the first. That's what we want. Come on. That guy Miles, the best defence in the world, didn't keep a clean sheet. Is that when Soberslai scored past you lads? Oh, it's going to be a corner. Lenormand put it behind. Fast corner. Take it quickly, Isak. Oh no, it's a throw in. Alexis McAllister warming up already there. Arne Slot just having a quick word with him. I think we might see Alexis McAllister before long. That guy Miles says 4 clean sheets from 5. A 1 in 100 freak only goal we conceded. And do you know what? And that was only because of the ball, wasn't it? It was only because of the ball. Yeah, crazy. David says, hope Conor Gallagher doesn't score. I like Conor Gallagher. Nice little flick there by Isak. Come on, Liverpool. Let's finish it off. Oh, unlucky. Better from Liverpool. Miles, we have the best defence in the world. You have the best defender. I mean, you have the best defence in the world. Yeah, that's because you play with 9 defenders, basically, innit? think we'd probably have the best defence in the world if we didn't play. If we just played for set pieces. If we were just Stoke, we'd probably be the best defence in the world as well. But it's a tactical issue. It's a philosophy way. We just look at the game differently. Wirtz, oh, unlucky. Better, much better. Atletico playing it out quite well. Good block. And they're on the counter-attack here now, Atleti. Oh, get it away. I'll tell you what, we're struggling here a little bit. David, where's the Argentine striker on the bench? No, he's injured, mate. I assume you mean Alvarez. He's out injured. That guy Miles says, don't care the style, just win games. See, that's the thing. See, we would never ever have that at Liverpool. Wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter about winning games. You've got to be winning in style. There's an expectation to win and win in a certain way. Not having any of this winning like Stoke nonsense. And even then, you're still not winning anything. David Napper says, Atletico manager is a tosser. I like Simeone. PSG 3, Atalanta 0. Who scored it? Mendes. And that guy, Miles Simeone's the manager I've wanted from the Wenger days. Well, it's looking like Alexis McAllister and Ekitike are getting warmed up and about to come on. I imagine we'll see Gravenberch maybe, or I don't know, maybe Wirtz actually. Maybe Wirtz comes off and we just try and control the game a little bit more with McAllister slightly deeper. That might help, maybe. Here's Wirtz. Really good play by Wirtz. Driving forward. Good play to Isak. And he gives it off to Frimpong. Well done. Wirtz inside. Salah. Isak. Better. Out to Robertson. Gakpo. This is really good play by Liverpool. Gakpo getting at the fullback. Robertson stands it up. Chance! Oh, so close. Hit it, Frimpong. Oh my God. So close. This was better. Much better from Liverpool. And Isak, very, very close again. He's picking up some really dangerous positions, Alexander Isak. He's had a couple of half chances. Tested the keeper a couple of times and created really... It just feels like there's a real link-up already. There's a real sort of telepathic understanding between Isak and Wirtz already. I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying it. Here we go. Atleti making a change 5 minutes into the second half. Speaking of changes, by the way, in terms of substitutes, did anyone see that news the other day that Forest Green Rovers, who are managed by Robbie Savage, they made 4 substitutions in the first minute the other day? Did you see that? If you've not seen that news, go and check it out. I'll tell you about it now anyway. But Robbie Savage is the manager of Forest Green Rovers. They've been playing really, really well this season in the National League. One of the favourites to come back up to League 2 next year. And Robbie Savage is managing them really, really well. They're unbeaten. And they're playing in the EFL Cup a couple of nights ago. And Robbie Savage, one of the rules in the EFL Cup is that you have to start a certain number of players who started the last game. Don't know what that rule is or where it comes from, but basically it's to stop teams having to rest all the players, right? So what Robbie Savage did to help him make the changes that he wanted to make was he started players that would help him meet that requirement and then immediately took them off within 60 seconds. So he made 4 substitutions in the first 60 seconds of the game. Here we go. Atleti down the left-hand side. Ball in. Over the bar. Redman, listen to that proper Scouse scene. What do you mean proper Scouse scene, mate? What are you talking about? That proper Scouse scene. Be yourself, Dylan. That Frimpong shot went into my garden. And Joe, Isak sitter. What a shame, hey. David Napper, he owns Macclesfield, though. Reese, am I right to observe, Kee, that you have a strong dislike for Arsenal and Chelsea, alongside a first soft spot, respect for Spurs? No, not at all. I actually have no problem either way with Spurs. I don't like Chelsea. Arsenal, have no problem with Arsenal. No problem with Spurs. Quite like Spurs. Quite like Arsenal. But yeah, Chelsea I don't like because we've historically had a rivalry with them in the Champions League, and we have competed with Chelsea quite a bit over the years. City as well. Even though I quite like City as a club, to be honest. Oh, Salah, brilliant. Wirtz, hit it in. Isak. Oh, so close again. David Napper, why would he manage Forest Green if he owns Macclesfield? I don't know. But he is the manager of Forest Green Rovers. Wirtz into Salah. Handball, ref. Claim for handball. Penalty, must be. Wirtz, great play. Oh, so close again. Honestly, it's so close. We're playing so well. Canate all the way back to Alisson. David Napper, Robbie Savage owns Macclesfield FC, and he's also the manager of Forest Green Rovers. Van Dijk out to Frimpong. I think Isak has maybe got another 5-10 minutes to get a goal, otherwise he's off. He's going to be subbed off in a moment. Florian Wirtz. How's anyone saying he's a crap player? Look at that. Frimpong, ball in. It's going to be a corner, I think. It's really, really wonderful watching Florian Wirtz when he's at his absolute best. He's a great player. Right, Connor Bradley coming on, I think, for Frimpong. Ekatike coming on for Isak, no doubt. And it's looking like Alexis McAllister too, is it? It's going to be a treble Liverpool substitution here. After this corner. There's going to be a corner first. Can Isak get a goal with his last touch for Liverpool tonight on his debut? Wirtz with the corner ball. Outswinger. Only as far as Dominic Szoboszlai. Back out to Frimpong. Here's Salah. Wirtz. Oh, that's not good enough. That's poor. Straight at the keeper. Jim, the way these matches have went, I wouldn't feel comfortable with a 1-goal advantage. No, listen, there's still a big job to do here for Liverpool. Make no doubt about that. 35 minutes to go. We have got an awful lot of work to do in these next 35 minutes to try and make sure. Oh, here we go. Wirtz. Get to it. Gakpo. Get back in there, Isak. Oh, so close. Isaac, scoring on your debut isn't for everyone, I guess. David says, how's your FPL team doing? It's all right, yeah, it's doing okay, I think. Salah, back to Isak, who's drifted out wide to the right here. Get in the box, lad, what are you doing? Liam, they don't really care about Isak, do they? No, just another reminder. I feel like I've not mentioned it enough tonight. But yeah, just a reminder that Newcastle fans definitely do not care. They don't care at all about Isak. I need to keep reminding people about that. Great play by Van Dijk. Oh, keep hold of it. Keep hold of it. Right, it's going to be a free kick. And I think this is where Isak is going to come off here. Ben, need a Swansea goal for 70. It's not happening. It's not happening, that one. Right, 3 changes for Liverpool. McAllister, Bradley and Ekatike all about to come on. I wonder. It's going to be Frimpong, Isak and who else? Maybe Wirtz? Frimpong, Isak and Wirtz? I imagine the 3 new lads coming off. You would imagine. It is Isak for Ekitike. And he's getting a big applause from the Anfield crowd. I think he was seeing enough there tonight from Alexander Isak to be really, really positive about what he's going to bring to this team. A really, really good performance on his debut. I've been really excited by the way that he's played. Bradley is coming on for Frimpong, Ekitike coming on for Isak, and McAllister coming on for Gakpo. So Wirtz is staying on the pitch, and it's looking like Wirtz is going to go over to the left-hand side. Interesting. Didn't see that coming. Shelley, you're a wind-up merchant. That's what you're talking about. I'm as sincere as the driven snow. I am absolutely as sincere as they come. Reese, I feel a massive affinity towards Liverpool as a city and Scousers as people, to a point where it's difficult not to see Liverpool as almost my second team. Wish they had better away fans and more patriotic, though. That's true, mate. Yeah, again, see, patriotism's just not a thing for people in the north, I think. A lot of us northerners don't really feel a great deal of patriotism because we are effectively a completely different country. The south of England and the north. I genuinely think Liverpool feel more of an affinity to Scotland and Ireland. And even Wales. I mean, Everton, a lot of Everton fans are Welsh, aren't they? Feels like, yeah, Liverpool as a city is far more connected to, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Europe, than they are to London and the rest of England. Shelley, who do you support, Reese? He's a Burnley fan, Shelley. And Jim, who do you like in the City v Napoli match tomorrow? I've gone for City. I've also gone for Barca away at Newcastle. They are playing really well. Be yourself, Dylan. Union Saint-Gilloise are second in the table. I'm not surprised. They battered PSV, didn't they? Ekitike. I'm already Ekitike looking lively as well. Showing he's got just as much to contribute as Isak does. Dylan says, thoughts on Donald Trump coming to the UK and possibly going to Liverpool. Is he really? I didn't know he was going to Liverpool. I saw that he did a state visit today with the King Charles, but I didn't know anything about him maybe coming to Liverpool. Wouldn't be surprising, I guess, if he did. Maybe wants to come and see the champions. And obviously he's close with John Henry, obviously the owner. So Spencer Richardson, do you think Isak will start against Everton? Just using me wild card this weekend. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't think he does start against Everton. No, I think Ekitike does. Here's Salah, better from Liverpool. Must be. Oh, unlucky. Really good defending from Atletico, and it's going to be offside. Dylan says it was Nottingham Forest 3-0, but it was disallowed. There you go. Ben's waiting on a goal for Swansea, but it's not looking like it's coming. Sorry, mate. Yeah, no, I think if I was putting money on it, I would say it'd be Ekitike to start against Everton. Just because he's fitter, he hasn't played as much footy. We all know that Isak, he's not played an awful lot of footy, and Everton's going to be a tough game. They're going to kick him. They're going to kick lumps out of him. And if he's been kicked a fair bit tonight by Atletico, then Everton probably will too. Dylan, he always said about his desire to see the champions of the UK, and John Henry is his mate from the 90s. Yeah, John Henry was at he went and met the president recently, didn't he? I'm sure he was there. John Henry, great businessman. Ben, Wirtz has been great tonight. The link-up play between Wirtz and Isak's been really good, hasn't it? Be yourself, Dylan says Bayern 3-1. And Harvey, how did Isak play? Yeah, Isak's been really, really good. He's just been subbed off for Ekitike. But Liverpool, yeah, it's been a good night for Wirtz and Isak. Very good night. Kane with the goal for Bayern. Atleti pushing forward here. Harry Kane's still got the machine turned on. And isn't that Harry Kane's 95 goal for Bayern? Jamie told you the BTTS would come in. Well done. Harvey, not sure why he subbed off Isak. He looked fit to me. Mate, he's not played any footy. He's not played any footy. You've got to remember, he's not played anything at all, really, since May. So you don't want to be giving him 90 minutes. There's just no point. I don't understand why we're so keen to throw players in and keep them risking an injury. We just don't need to. We've got Ekatike there who's chomping at the bit to come on and get himself a goal. We don't need to be taking chances. It's far, far more important, in my opinion anyway, that Liverpool stick to what we've got and try and make sure we get the win but keep the players that we have fit. The last thing you want is players getting injured. And it's... Oh, Jim. Ben. Swansea have scored. Ben says, my mate needs a Grav, Sobo and Molina foul for $8,000. Jesus Lord. Swansea 1, Nottingham Forest 2. David says Chelsea conceding self-inflicted goals. Here we go. Liverpool coming forward here. This is better. This is much, much better. And Vert bursting through. Give it off. Salah. Off the post. Mo Salah. You've got to finish it, lad. Oh. He's onside. Ekatike picks it up. Oh, Salah, you could have killed the game there. And that would have been a great goal as well. A really, really top goal from Liverpool, that would have been. And he's played wonderfully well tonight, Salah. He would have deserved that. Kanate, back out to Connor Bradley. Into... Oh, unlucky. Better. Much better. Reece, they got in each other's way. I know it felt like there was maybe too many of them going for that then, didn't there? Vert, Soberslai, all of them were just kind of in each other's way, but very, very good play, it has to be said. Much, much better. Long ball forward here. Atletico Madrid have got a chance. The first time they've stretched Liverpool in this second half. Here's Soloff, the substitute. Top scorer last season. Gives the ball away so cheap. And Liverpool on the counter-attack here now. Salah, Ekatike, Salah. Soberslai's with him. Got to give it back. Soberslai, must be. Far side, Verts. Ekatike over the bar. Ah, come on. Again, if you're watching us, if you're watching along here now, we are live tomorrow for Newcastle against Barcelona. Give us a follow. Make sure you like and share the live and all that good stuff. Tap the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Help us out. We are live tomorrow for Newcastle Barcelona. I'll be live on Saturday as well. Well, and Friday, actually. We've got Friday game this week. Middlesbrough against West Brom in the Championship. And on Saturday, we've got another big day of football. So again, give us lots of likes, lots of love if you can, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't yet. Please do so. Atletico Madrid now pushing forward themselves. Can they get an equaliser here? 67 minutes. We've got to be really careful here, Liverpool. Got to be very, very careful. NUFC says, I would watch, but I'm there. I'll let you off then. If you're at St. James's Park tomorrow, I'll let you off. Ah, there you go. That's a bit better. Dylan, that noise again. What noise? What noise? What noise? What noise are we talking about? Is it the white noise? Sorry. I do think it's my projector. The monitor. I genuinely think it is the projector. It kicks out a load of noise. So it's like a little bit of white noise. Fishbowl, it sounds like. Oh God. Right, here's Soberslide down the right-hand side. Poor, really poor. Straight out on the far side, not good enough. Paul says swishy swashy. And Liam, how you feeling today, Kee? I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm fine. Do you know what it is? I think it's just because when I've been under the weather, if you've got a bit of flu, it always makes it worse. And yeah, you just generally feel a bit funnier if you've got epilepsy and stuff. So I've thankfully, I'm fine now. I've recovered. I'm all good. Connor Bradley's just been booked for a foul. Shelley, you need to move to YouTube. No noise. This is it. Get over to YouTube. No noise on YouTube. Go and check me out. I need more watching on YouTube. It does me better if you can. Although to be fair, you can't really say that on TikTok because they'll they push you down the FYP if you say that. Nice one, lad. Pleased to hear it. Cheers, man. Thanks, Liam. To be fair, I've got Shelley looking after me on YouTube. She won't let me stay on if she notices me twitching. She knows all the signs, don't you, Shelley? So there's no way at all I'd get away with it. If I was feeling funny, she'd know about it before I actually said it. Glad you're better. Cheers, Shell. Right, so it's 20 minutes to go till full time. Liverpool continue to hold off, but we've seen already in the first half that Atletico Madrid didn't need much of a chance to score, and I don't think they will to get an equaliser. They won't. They only need a half a chance. They're still a really good side. Wirtz, this is great play by Liverpool. Wonderful. Into Salah. Big chance for Liverpool. Salah. Oh, must be. Handball. Wirtz. That's a handball. Penalty. Ref, come on. That was an handball. That was an handball. That was a definite handball. Oh. Liam, she's an Everton fan though, Kee. She is. That, I mean, look, I can't hold that against her. She's perfectly pleasant otherwise. But yeah, she is an Everton fan. They're not even going to check that. Honestly, we've had a really bad run of luck tonight, Liverpool. We had a penalty, it got ruled out correctly. Then they scored a goal which should have been ruled out, it got given. And that one, I think there was an handball in that. That's a Liverpool throw. Rio Engamoa about to come on. Ben, very enthused by the performance so far, playing really good stuff. Well, Rio Engamoa about to come on and just, again, I'd imagine just stretch this back line a little bit. Chance! Oh, just over the bar. It's a claim for a corner. It's Llorente who's causing all of the problems here for Atletico Madrid. He scored the goal that got them maybe back into this game, and he's just been really, really good there. Breaking forward from midfield, gets to the edge of the box. It was a strike, and it definitely took a deflection. There's no doubt at all it took a deflection off Connor Bradley, I think. Yeah, and over the bar. Simeone has to get booked here now. Come on. Liam says Champions League debut goal. Could well be. Reece, Wirtz has been sensational, but I have noticed that he gets the ball stuck under his feet when he comes to shoot. Overthinking it, maybe. Possibly. And do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me with Wirtz. The way that he's coming off now. Wirtz for Rio Engamoa. I think with Wirtz, there's a lot of pressure, obviously. There's a whole lot of pressure because of the price tag. But people quite easily forget that he's a young lad. He's a young lad. He's still learning. And I think you've got to remember that. He's still adapting to a new life in England. New language, new teammates, new culture, new club, and a new style of play, and a new manager and everything. So it's all new, and there's no way, no player comes in and just immediately bang straight at it. It takes time. But last 15 minutes here, and we desperately need a Liverpool goal to just kill this game off. Considering I thought the game was dead after 5 minutes when we were 2-0 up, I really thought it was. Atletico Madrid have done really well to keep themselves in the game. You've got to give them credit. They've stayed in the game. They've rode the wave. They've brought play up as exactly as we thought they might. They've kicked everything above grass. Every time Liverpool have had a counter-attack, they've kicked us, they've dragged players down, they've taken yellow cards, and they've done really well. They've been very organised. Liam, Rio becomes the youngest ever Liverpool player in the Champions League. Rio Engamoa. Ben, Wirtz's best performance in a Liverpool shirt today, although he was good and lively on Sunday against Burnley. Well, again, he hasn't got an assist tonight. He hasn't got a goal tonight, but we know he's played really well. And again, that's all that will matter to the people who are trying to criticise him is, did he get an assist though? Has he got a goal though? The reality is, if he's playing well and we are winning games of football, it really won't matter all that much. I'm sure, don't get me wrong, at the end of the season we'll look back and Florian Wirtz will have plenty of assists and plenty of goals. But the reality is, if we've won a league title and we've gone far in the Champions League and we've had a successful season, the concern won't be whether or not Florian Wirtz in his first season in the Premier League has ripped it up, because it'll never be enough. For some people, there's just an intention to criticise no matter who he is and what he's done. Right, Gonzalez off. Pubil is coming on. Mark Pubil. Shelley, do away goal, still count as 2. No, it's a league phase game, so it's just points. 3 points for the win, a point for the draw, and so forth. Paul says, dogs need walking, so I really need Liverpool to put this one to bed. Hopefully so, Paul. And Radnor Splash, who might score next? I think the next goal is going to be a Liverpool goal. Atletico are going to be pushing forward. They are really trying to get that equalising goal. And, I think Liverpool are going to get a goal on the counter-attack. We've got Salah. We've got Rio Engamoa. We've got Ekitike. We've got real pace up that top end now. And it won't take much. I think Atletico are going to have to push forward, and they're going to leave gaps at the back. And it's just going to take a little ball over the top. And one of those is going to get in behind, whether it be Engamoa, Ekitike, or Salah. Whoever it might be. Rio to score next is a very good shout, Liam. Yeah. I wonder what the odds are on that, actually. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what the odds are on that. Next goal scorer. 17-1 for Rio Engamoa to score next. And here he is on the ball. Gets into the box. Unlucky. Better. So direct, isn't he? They're just terrified of him. Absolutely terrified. Here's Conor Bradley. Back to Szoboszlai. Salah. Back to Gravenberch. Got to find a way out to Rio Engamoa on that left-hand side. That's who Robertson gets it to. Engamoa up against the full-back. They're terrified of him. They're standing off him and doubling up on him. He's only 17 years of age, the lad. Who's Dauman? Who is Dauman? That's what I want to know. Gravenberch gives it off. And it's intercepted by Atleti. And they start a counter-attack of their own here now. Szoboszlai chasing him down. That's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Liam Manning says, well played. Samaras there. Samaras. And Paul Hexham says, Engamoa reminds me of when Sterling burst onto the scene. Yeah, definitely there is parallels there, isn't there? With Raheem Sterling when he first came through at Liverpool. Ben, I had a 5 free bet on Sky Bet. Just stuck it on Rio next goal at 16-1. Love it. Hey, let's see. Barbarian says, we scored a goal. We scored a goal. We're Aston Villa. We scored a goal. Harvey Elliott as well. Harvey Elliott, your new number 9. Ex-Liverpool. Love it. You'll love Harvey Elliott. He's such a good player. And a really, really likeable player as well. Really hope he does well at Villa. It's going to be a throw-in. How's that gone to Atletico? This ref's shocking. Liam says Sobbo looks like Samaras. Samaras wasn't a handsome chap, though. Everyone seems to say that Dominic Szoboszlai is like the most handsome player in the Premier League every time someone asks. Barbarian, he's not ex-Liverpool, he's still Liverpool. No, he is, mate. We've got a... he's on loan. Oh, it's 2-2. Oh, my God, it's Llorente. It's 2-2. Oh, how have they done it? How have they done it? I can't believe it. I can't believe that this is how it's gone down. We have literally had them all game. How have we thrown this away? How? How have we thrown it away? 2-0 up and cruising. Absolutely cruising. And Llorente with a volley from the edge of the box. 2-2. Atletico Madrid. Oh. Big deflection. Oh, it's a huge deflection. So annoying, man. That's so unlucky. So unjust as well. We've battered him. We've absolutely battered him. There's no way they deserve that. Oh, it's just totally wrong-footed. Alisson. Come on, Liverpool. 10 minutes left here. 2 minutes. 10 minutes. Come on. Let's have it. 10 minutes. There's another one in this. Listen. All these people who are kicking off in the chat, all these people who are having a go and saying, oh, yeah, we're 2-2, get in, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if have you not learned anything this season? Have you not learned anything this season? Don't write Liverpool off. Stop writing Liverpool off. You're stupid if you write us off. You wrote us off against Bournemouth when they came back and made it 2-2. We won it. You wrote us off against Newcastle when they came back and made it 2-2. We won it. You wrote us off against Burnley when it was the 95th minute. It was 0-0. We won it. Apparently Arsenal battered us. We won it. Learn your lessons. Learn. We're going to win this one as well. There's 10 minutes left. We're going to win this. I'm telling you. It's coming. 3-2 to the Reds. Go on, Salah. Prove why you're the best player in the world. It's coming. It's coming. Van Dijk. Out to Rio Engamoa. This lad's going to win it for us. Gravenberch. Back to Canate. Chance. That's a penalty, ref. That's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. Are we going to check that? Are we checking it or what? Canate. Out to Szoboszlai. Got to get it over to Rio. Got to get it over to Rio. Every time he gets the ball, they're shitting themselves. Engamoa out to Gravenberch. Come on. Ball in. Oh, and cleared away by Atleti. Van Dijk wins it back. Come on. It's so unjust if we don't win this, honestly. So unjust. Here we go. Out to Salah. Into Bradley. Chance. Oh, it's going to be a corner. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. Come on. It is coming. It's coming. The Reds. The Red Machine. It's happening. Liverpool 2. Atletico Madrid 2. Last 5 minutes of normal time. Szoboszlai with the corner on the right-hand side. Come on, Verge. Get your head on this. Get your head on this. Razine, I'm smelling a 90 plus 2 Soloth winner. Don't speak that into existence, Razine. Come on, mate. Don't be saying things like that. Ekatike winner. That's what we want. Szoboszlai with the ball in. It's a penalty, ref. That's a penalty. How many times? How many times? He's all over him. It's tugging in the box yet again. It's tugging in the box. Are we going to check it? Are we going to check it? Let's have a check. Let's have a check. Oh, he's all over him. He's all over him. Watch Van Dijk here. Watch Van Dijk. Oh, hey, have a fucking word with him then, ref. We're in London, aren't we? That's it. We're in London. Absolutely sickening. Come on. Long ball over the top. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. Thank you, sir. Giuliano Simeone. Yeah, just like your dad. You're wronging. Right, here we go. Kirkes coming on. We need a dive. We could do with a dive. Come on, Kirkes. Oh, let's have a dive. Come on, Kirkes. Let's have it. 2-2. We need a late winner. It's coming. King of the late winners. King of the late winners. Engamoa skins him. Oh, go on, lad. Ball out to Engamoa. James said, I had a bad feeling about this game all day with the way those results have went. And Shelley, he's all over him, Jeff. Liverpool fighting like beavers. Great play, Ekatike. Oh, you've got to do better there. Got to do better. Give it off. Yes, Kanate. Go on, Hugo. Go on, Hugo. Give it off. Bayern 3, Chelsea 2. Corner to Liverpool on the other side. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming. Cole Palmer's just got the goal for Chelsea. Equaliser in Munich. Late winner for Liverpool. That's what we want to see. Ben, just need Swansea Forest stay the same and the 70 secured. Go on, mate. I'm rooting for you. Let's get a Liverpool winner here, though. That's what we want. Big Verge. Get your head on this one. Get your head on it. Joy. It's another corner, sir. Thank you. Another corner. It's another corner. What are you checking? Van Dijk's having a word with this ref. He's saying, come on, how many times am I getting? There's got to be checks on this. How many times? He's getting hauled all over the place, Verge. Come on. Get your head on this. PSG 4, Atalanta 0. Szoboszlai with the corner. Chance! Oh, near post. And Virgil van Dijk. So unlucky. Ah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming again. It's handball, that. That's handball again. That's handball again, that. Are we checking these, ref? I tell you what, he loves a VAR check-in for everything but one for us. He'll check it, no problem for them. Check it for them all day. Check it every 5 minutes if you want for Atletico. Won't check it for us. At least 2 decisions should have gone our way on VAR. Oh, that's a foul and another yellow card, please, sir. He's on a booking, him. Cole Palmer's goal's been disallowed for offside at Chelsea. It's 3-1. Oh, Ben, Swansea have scored. That's shocking. Swansea 2, Forest 2. Do you know what's grim as well? I only need Forest to qualify in that one. Vipotnik has scored for Swansea to make it 2-2 on the night. And now it's going to go to penalties, that one. Oi, oi, oi. Right, well, that might be a time for a cash. A definite cash out, because it's going to pens, innit? Don't be doing anything silly. Come on, Liverpool. Salah, get the ball in. Get the ball in. Chance, Hugo, cleared away. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Liverpool here. It's going to be another corner to Liverpool. How many minutes have we got here? 4 minutes. Where's that come from? Where's 4 minutes come from? Bare minimum should have been about 6. 4 minutes of added on time. That's sickening. That's absolutely sickening stuff, that. PSG 4, Atalanta 0. Kanate! Oh, he's so close to it. 3 minutes to go here. Swung over to the far side. It's going to be another corner. Thank you. Yeah, good ball. Well done. Come on. 2.5 minutes to go. Come on, Sobersley. Ball into the box here. Header. Yes! Virgil van Dijk, 3-2. Yes! Yes! Get in there. We don't know how to lose. Virgil van Dijk, 3-2. Kee's head's fallen off. No, it hasn't, sunshine. It's 3-2 Liverpool. What a header as well. Virgil van Dijk, the best centre-back who's ever lived. Bang! Get your head on that one, son. 3-2, the Red Men. When I told you, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Learn your lessons. I've got to tell you, you said 2-2, ha 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 ha. Have a bit of that. No, no, no. Learn your lessons. These lads don't know how to lose games of football. 3-2. We fight to the end. There you go, Virgil van Dijk. 3-2, get in there. Oh, what a header this is as well. And that's absolutely fair and just. That's the right result. Liverpool deserve to win tonight. And it's brilliant play from Van Dijk. What a header. Bang. Have a bit of that. And now Simeone. Get him off the pitch. Get him off the pitch. What's he even doing on the pitch? What's he doing? Get off. You're wrong, un. Captain's goal, says Paul. Oh, yes, get in there. Last second heroics. And there it is. Get it up, yeah. Virgil van Dijk. Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh, Isaac. Cheer up, mate. Cheer up, kid. Oh, is it actually Swansea 3-2? No way, it's not. Tell me it's not Swansea 3-2. Oh, no. I'm so glad I cashed out. Diego Simeone, red card. Bye, 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 bye. Yes. Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra, lad. See you later, Cholo. See you later, Cholo. Yes. Oh, that is absolutely splendid. That is absolutely splendid stuff. Yes. Jim says, Kee, heading to the pub. Oh, I might even have a little celebratory one after that. Ekatiki's in. Oh, very nearly 4-2. Oi, oi, oi. You can blow up now. You can blow up. Full time, referee. Swansea 3, Forest 2. Well, I tell you what, Ange Postecoglou's not had a good start. He was 2 up in that one. 2-0 and Forest very nearly went to 3 up, and all of a sudden it's fallen apart and they've lost it. Szoboszlai. Get it away. Get it away, Dom. Come on. He's in. He's in. Salah. Get it across there. Ekatike must be over the bar. How have you missed it? How have you missed it? Oh, what have you done? Oh, Salah's in behind, and that's a simple finish for Ekatike. Oh, that's poor from Hugo. Should be 4-2. Let's hope Atletico don't get an equaliser here now. Blow up, ref. Blow up. We've had 6 minutes. What are you doing? You want to give us 4? You blow up now. Come on. 6 minutes. That's time's time, cock. Atletico coming forward. Oh, no. No! Oh, good save from Alisson Becker. Jesus Christ. Oh... Should have been 4-2 up the other end, and then all of a sudden, ball into the box and Soloth header. Oh my God. Blow the whistle, ref, and he has done. Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2. And if ever you needed an example of why this team are champions, if ever you needed another reason why these players are the best around, Virgil van Dijk is the best defender who has ever walked the planet. I don't care what anyone says. He's the best defender who's ever walked the planet. He is unbelievable, and he has just scored the winner on a big, big night for Liverpool. First game in the Champions League. We finished top of the league phase last year, and who would bet against us doing it again this year? Unbelievable stuff. Absolutely sensational. We just don't know how to drop points. Just do not know how to drop points. There's people saying, yeah, your defence can be got at. 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games, and it doesn't matter either way because we've won every single one. Every single one. No good keeping clean sheets if you ain't picking points up. And credit where it's due, these late goals ain't jammy, says FM No Casuals. This is the thing is, at what point are you, if it just keeps happening every single week, late goal after late goal after late goal, at some point it is just about relentless pressure and desire to win, mentality monsters. These teams, they just don't give up. They just don't give up, these lads. Absolutely incredible stuff. Love Big Verge, says Gru. Yes, mate. Love it. And David Napper says, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I think Maldini's the best ever centre-back. And JBLFC says, get out of here, Simeone, lad. Jim, have a great night. Thanks for the fun. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for that. Give us a like, give us a follow, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe. I am going to be live tomorrow night for Newcastle against Barcelona. Another big night in the Champions League tomorrow night. Claydon, who else won tonight? Inter won at Ajax. They won 2-0 at the Amsterdam Arena. Bayern beat Chelsea 3-1. Chelsea having a goal disallowed in that one. Cole Palmer could have made it 3-2. Liverpool winning 3-2 here. And PSG winning 4-0 against Atalanta. Marquinhos, Kvaratskhelia, Mendes and Ramos. 4 different goal scorers for PSG. So a really, really good night for Luis Enrique as well, it has to be said. But a big, big result for Liverpool here. Starting off the Champions League campaign with a win. Looking forward to it. Scott Buchanan, question. How long will Rangers put up with Martin? Naive at best. Thoughts? I think he goes soon enough. I mean, it feels like the players and the fans have started to turn on him. I don't think that Russell Martin is the problem at Rangers for what it's worth. I think we're seeing a bigger problem. I think he has been a little bit unlucky to some degrees, but yeah, he's not getting it right, and at some point the manager needs to change. It's kind of the same with Ruben Amorim at Man United. Ruben Amorim isn't the problem at United. He hasn't been before. There'll be managers who fail after him as well, but Ruben Amorim will go because the results just aren't right. So yeah, how long he lasts, I mean, I would have thought he'd have been gone already. So I imagine in the next couple of weeks, maybe before the next international break. Or maybe during the next international break. We've only got another couple of weeks, so we'll see. Ollie, are you watching the Forest Pens? There's no Pens, mate. They've gone out. They've been knocked out 3-2. Swansea won 3-2 against Forest. Right, so we've done that. Who else won tonight? Awesome. Right, I am going to be back tomorrow night. If you haven't already, make sure you've clicked up here and followed. Get over to give me a follow and I'll be live tomorrow night. Really looking forward to watching Newcastle against Barca. Everyone enjoy your night. Take it easy. Lots of love. See you later.